Are you ready to rumble?
I did better, I think.
All right.
Sorry, you
I
guys missed
tried.
it the first
Hey,
time.
we're back.
You sounded more like SpongeBob.
I am SpongeBob.
Who lives in a pineapple under the sea?
SpongeBob SquarePants.
All right, welcome to the chaos. Welcome to Friday night.
We're back. Yeah. So yeah,
Have a
microphones.
baby, Yoda.
Yoda.
I'm actually not muted. I was like, wait a sec, am I muted?
Are we? Yeah.
Chaos.
Yeah. Thanks,
30 minutes
Merce.
later.
That was the. We started going, and then we were muted, right? So I turned the computer off a few times, and like, okay, something's not right. Then I had to go into sound quality, sound properties, and then like a few, menus in, it was muted. I haven't been to that menu. I haven't muted anything. It's just the way it is. Hey.
Hopefully Pink Ninja Man, and I didn't catch their name.
Yeah.
Who is that? Music over pine. We'll figure it out someday.
That's all right. we've got all sorts of things
We
going.
got all night.
Yeah. Yeah. We got levers. We got switches.
We got Baby Yoda.
And then it's because then Cool in the Gang comes on, and then it's all it's all mellow. Why don't you why don't you see how this game goes for you?
All right.
That's all you. And we're gonna see if our Kirk.
Merce, hey Merce, how's it going? I don't think I'm coughing quite as much, but I'm also gonna try not to talk as much. So we'll see how that goes. Okay, what's the skill shot on this again? That's right. I've haven't played this months. It's been months. So we'll see if I can remember what to do. That's not the way. Song request, Hunger Strikes. Okay, Eric knows Temple of the Dog.
Oh yes.
Hey Kirk Hobbs, thanks for stopping by. I know, long time no see. We were just talking about mimosas.
When I went to oh geez, I'm trying to think of the show now. It just totally escapes me.
Give more information.
In 92 or so.
They're just Nirvana.
No. It was a group of bands.
Oh, like
Lollapalooza.
Battle of the Bands?
Lollapalooza.
Oh, Lollapalooza.
Yeah, so it was the
Wait,
second
you went to Lollapalooza?
And yeah, so it's the second Lollapalooza, and Temple of the Dog had recently come out, and Soundgarden and Pearl Jam played, but they didn't pull together for Temple of the Dog. It was it's unfortunate. And I do have the Temple of the Dog record.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay, wait, who's Temple of the Dog?
It would have been, I think it might have actually been before or just after
I was born?
Pearl Jam's 10 album came out. And
Okay.
That was when Eddie Vedder was new to the scene. And so Temple of the Dog was formed. It was Chris Cornell and Eddie Vedder, but mostly Chris Cornell.
Chris Cornell.
And I think one of the songs was in, I was trying to think.
This is totally a warm-up game.
What's the ooh, nice word. What's the Seattle
Pinched it.
movie? What am I
Oh, it
thinking of?
didn't work
Singles.
that time. Dang it. Jennifer Aniston, right?
No.
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 What was the band movie with Jennifer Aniston?
The Rockstar.
Yes.
With Goldberg.
Who
Mark
Goldberg?
Wahlberg.
Oh, Wahlberg.
Yeah, one of those. A berg.
Some sort of bird. Okay. You mentioned. Oh. Yes, that's actually for you. Sorry. Here, let me give you my face. Wait. I can't type it from this angle.
Oh, gotcha.
You have to go back in to.
Then where's the
In,
business?
the Twitch isn't here.
Which file? I can't.
You have to go back
read.
into it, probably.
Yeah. Oh, I know.
All right.
All right.
Kirk's talking to you, and I didn't read the rest yet.
I was like, hey, why can't I see the chat?
Oh, you're probably going to learn about it too a little bit tonight. Is that Merce that said that they're enjoying theirs? I glanced down and I didn't quite see the whole message, but somebody said they're enjoying their mango.
They should have done more than one album. That's for sure. Temple of the Dog.
Yeah, Merce is loving theirs.
So let's see. Yeah, I mentioned your wife.
I'm the
broken
wife.
her toe, and that.
His wife has broken
Yeah.
her
Okay.
toe.
Gotcha.
And that's why he hasn't emailed you.
Gotcha. Thanks. Hey, I pulled that up on the phone, but of course we weren't up yet, so I lost all the. And then Merce must have this game. Is that right?
Yes, Merce just recently got this. This is the one. Merce is the one that his wife wanted the Mando, and he wanted turtles, I think. So they got Mando.
Yeah. We've got the turtles banner. That's about as far of turtles as we've gotten.
We know somebody that has turtles.
Yeah, that's about it. Yeah.
That's a
we,
good thing.
we like it. Well, I like it. It is a little bit more
likes
of a
it more than I
difficult
do.
game.
It's hard.
I actually reread the rules again today.
Yeah. Oh, that's what I was trying to start saying is he read the rules, so he's going to be able to help you out a lot if you don't know the rules, because when he plays, he'll probably talk about a lot of them. I don't know the rules.
Yeah, I figured I'd go over some of the things that, obviously the rules, but some of the things that I do. And this is the first I've played this game now. It has the latest code, 109. I'm sure you've updated it, Merce, if you've got the machine.
Oh my God.
Oh geez, it's going crazy. I
Bonkers.
think the only thing that I ended up doing, did you get the Pro or the Premium? So this is the Premium. The one thing that I had to do was a little bit of Loctite on the screw that holds the metal ramps together off that scoop.
That was intense.
That came out. But it was
Oh
such
my
a
God.
short little screw.
I don't know if you guys saw that. Like, I just did my double flip thing that I'm not supposed to do because that's bad pinball playing. But I saved it like 8 times in a row.
Merce was pulling out Seattle band this minute.
What's that?
Mad Season, he was got going on too. I've got that record too.
Nice.
But and I never saw them. Again, it's another one that one was a little bit more sort of a mellow, somber type. But that would have been Alex and Sheehan scene. I think they did a
Where's
show.
Pepper
here
when
in
I need her?
Seattle.
Me and Pepper are more a little
For your,
like
yeah.
for my
Okay, so you
music
got the Pro.
taste.
I know for the Pro, if the plastic ramps or the habit trails, you can actually get the metal rails I think for those too if you want. I don't know if it makes any difference.
Yeah, this little screw right here, this one right where the two
Yeah.
ramps meet, that one actually fell out of ours at some point when we were playing it. It just like rattled out, and all of a sudden there's a screw on the playfield and the ramp fell. We just didn't realize that was going to be a thing.
Yeah. I did have to adjust
I'm gonna try one more.
the left orbit. That was just a screw, I think, because you could adjust those. And I think that's all I did. So Merce says that the left orbit ball guide was so same. That's kind of what was happening to me too.
Oh,
So
didn't you bend that one?
that one I think had a screw you could actually adjust.
Oh.
So I did. Yeah, I can't remember where it was going. Probably right down the middle. So it's yeah.
Did you turn them off again?
I didn't turn him off. Maybe he's sleeping.
He's not supposed to sleep unless you lay him down. Too bad he doesn't interact with other videos.
That's one of the things that people talk about, Merce, is, do you get a premium or, do you save up and actually get, more pinballs, 2 premiums or 3 pros kind of thing, depending on the price.
Right.
So
I don't feel like,
pretty small
honestly,
idea.
these days, I feel like the price difference isn't that much. Like, I don't feel like you can get 1 pro or I mean, 1 premium or 2 pros.
Well, if it's $2,000 more, but it's close enough. No, you can't get 1 premium, 2 pros.
I think I just feel like the pros have even gone up so much.
All right, so what's the
Oh my God.
Alkdarf?
What? What?
Alkdarf?
What did you just call me?
I like it. I like Darf.
That's a good word.
I like it. Hey, how's it going?
How's it going? Who's here?
So, yeah, lift plastics on the left side, loosen 2 screws. This is Merce. Talk about that left side. Push ball guide all the way out and realign and retighten. Yep, goes right to the flipper. Yeah, it's amazing how much those. I had to change on my Deadpool on the right orbit. There isn't screws to adjust them. And there's a post there at the end of the orbit on that coming down the right side. And for me, the ball is basically going right down the middle of the, draining. I'm like, what's going on?
Welcome back, Actor. Thank you for coming back.
I put a different rubber on it, around it, and that did it. So it pops out a little bit, but I've played several other Deadpools. I'm like, that's how it's supposed to happen. So, and I can't remember if that was the only thing I did in my
It was
Deadpool.
Pink Ninja and Actor for, I think, the two that were here
nice.
chatting when we were having some technical issues.
Yeah, when we were, our mics were, somewhere in the settings,
Some like,
two or three deep.
Yeah.
There was the actual thing was off, was muted. I'm like, why is that? Let's see. So then Kirk says, at least for the most part, they are they are an investment as long as you're cleaning and maintenance. It's at least gonna. I mean, for the most part, they should at least hold their value, even if you've got to wait a little bit. But
would you like to play? I played 3.
That always helps me when I want to get a machine. Is thinking, okay, it's not a complete loss.
I feel like
I don't think I could do it if it was.
This one I feel like kind of goes either way. Like when we bought Jurassic Park, it felt like you had to get the premium because you wanted the dinosaur head the 8th ball.
Yeah.
So I feel like it depends on the pin, personally. Yeah, no, you're right. It's not like buying a car. It's not like when you pull this thing off the delivery truck, it immediately loses 50% of the value.
Yeah. We our last we haven't bought have we bought a brand new car? I don't think we've ever. I think I've only ever bought one brand new.
You've bought a brand new car once.
Yeah. And that
ended up being sort of a lemon, honestly, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So that
after enough years where it couldn't do anything about it.
It kind of just ate itself.
It did. Yeah, it was an Xterra.
Yeah, I loved that car though. It was such a good car. Besides the issues, but other than that, you bought the car we have now used. The car I used to have was a Nissan Altima, and I think I got 50% of what I paid for that back when I sold it a couple years ago. So I mean, 50%, I guess. But I'd had it for like 6 years, so that didn't seem too bad. It's like I just paid a rental fee for however many years. When did I buy it?
Yeah, so now it's cars have gone up so much now. We ended up selling a car during COVID because the battery died.
Yeah,
and we're like, why are we paying for?
Because we never used it. Because we had 2 cars and we didn't have to go anywhere. And we're just like, well, we can probably figure this out even after COVID when we have to go back to work. So.
And of course, it was before all the vehicles went up in price.
Of course. It was.
Of course. So
now I probably could have got like 10 grand. Like, it's good for both of you, right?
Yeah, I bought Simpsons first because I knew that's what she wanted. So.
Exactly. That was a good play.
I played that game.
That was a good play, sir. That's why we ended up at Simpsons Pinball Party first, because that was the one I showed interest in the most first before I even played pinball. And funny enough, I mean, maybe it's not that funny because it's the one we've owned the longest and I've probably played the most out of what we own, but that's the one, if I had to get rid of all the other pins we have, I would keep Simpsons. That's great. Yeah, she's loving it too. Kirk said the CEO of a company he dealt with told him he bought a boat and shipped it to the Solomon Islands for him. Sweet. Oh, so the guy told him that the best 2 days of owning a boat are the day you buy it and the day you sell it. So
I'd always heard it was bring another 1,000.
This
for.
Bring another 1,000.
Yeah, like dollars, because it's gonna cost you
for the gas,
for everything.
repairs,
Yeah.
life jackets.
When you run aground and you've got to get a new propeller.
Yikes. I don't know. I don't think I've really ever had any. I've never been rich enough to be interested in owning a boat. Let me put it that way.
Yeah, we live in an area where there's lots of boats.
I've told him before. I'm like, oh, there's a yacht club where we live. Maybe we can join the yacht club. And we don't own a yacht, but we're interested in yachts. Can you join for that reason?
Whatever I need to do. They have this weekend in our town city.
Oh yeah.
They have the Christmas light boat parade.
Yeah, there's like a Christmas ship parade. So they have all the boats that are going to go through the little bay, the little marina where we live, and they're all going to be decorated in Christmas lights.
During the purge.
Merce said the only one I would 100% do Ellie on, drop Ellie on, is if they do another run of Rick and Morty, like they are TNA. Would have to, voice up a touch. Is this voice sound low? Are you saying our voice sound is low?
I can fix that.
Okay.
I mean, we did have some mic.
Yeah, it's the mic was the issue tonight, so I'm not surprised. It's
Yeah. How's that? Is that better?
Is that any better? Merce said would have to pick up extra urgent care shifts to finance that pin. See, if I could go back to 2020 and knowing what I know now, back then, I totally would have dropped the money on a Medieval Madness remake Royal Edition. Like, why would I not pay $10K for that done? If I, come up with the money. I mean, obviously we did. We bought other pinball machines since then, but like,
Was that whole money?
to have bought that for $10K and like what people are selling for now, not that I even want to sell it, I want to play it.
Yeah.
But it was the coolest version of it. Thank you guys. Yeah. Yeah, Merce said you and me both. So you would have got a Medieval Madness Royal too? Yeah. It was awesome, man. Like that topper's so cool. So that's why, like, once we finally got to play Cactus Canyon, it happened to me while they were still taking orders for the remake. And we're like, I played it, I don't know, I played it probably 5 times. We were on location somewhere. You only have limited amount of quarters and time, right? But I'm like, dude, we should get one of these. It's
Right,
really
Merce. So Foundry, what I end up doing when I go to the Foundry is the first thing I typically do is I'll get, usually I try and get on the first ball, but I'll get armor, and if I can get both Whistling Birds and armor, I'll get that. And the reason I get armor, it's the only item that'll last the entire game, and it adds to your ball save timer. So that's awesome. It really does help. And then the Whistling Birds, when I get the Mudhorn mission, I use the flamethrower and the Whistling Birds. The Whistling Birds will take out all the shots that you currently have on the playfield.
Now you can see Baby Yoda better if he's back here. Wake up, little Baby Yoda.
And the flamethrower is a multiplier, so you get everything 2 times, then you hit your Whistling Birds. It takes out every shot except your final shot.
How do you wake
And
him up?
because you've done it so quick, you actually get bonus points for that too.
I don't know how to wake him up.
Oh, gotta put him there.
I bet you can see him better back here.
Oh, can you?
That's what I was thinking.
Oh, yeah, you can.
Look at him.
And I always try and get the timing of the lanes for the skill shot. Try and get it where it hits the C, and then I get the plunger. Try and get that timing.
So Rick and Morty sold for $7K the first time they came out, and now they're going for $10, $12, right? I mean, like, it's insane. Although, like, I wonder if it'll stay that way. Will these drop? I don't know. I mean, Kirk has been in like sales kind of stuff. Maybe you have an idea if this is going to stay this way, or if it'll be like housing prices in 2008 and they're just going to drop at some point. But
so then helmet mode or the encounters. I'll typically hold up both flippers and I will try and horseshoe the shot around. And then I'll just go back and forth. I'll just go over the top. Yeah. Like that. It'll get them. I have better luck doing it that way than I do just trying to go at it.
did Pink Ninja Man make it back too? Wondered if Pink Ninja Man made it back. I was just calling his name in case he's listening and not chatting.
Yeah. I mean, it was lurking before, so. Oh,
The second, so in the market, if not many people are
just trying
selling,
to
lots
get
of buyers'
better.
prices. Yeah, I mean, it's all that supply and demand, right? So during COVID, like demand for pinball machines went up a lot.
I don't think I've ever tried to get to the third encounter. I don't usually focus on the encounters.
So second run should drive prices down. Yeah, I would think so too.
So I must have.
And it seemed to for Medieval Madness for a minute, and maybe with the there's supposed to be another run of those. So supposedly we're on a list, but we're not super hopeful. It won't be a Royal Edition though. They're not making any more of those.
Oh.
People's disposable income is a big factor. As the economy slows, less disposable income
right.
may affect it or may not. Yeah, I mean, that's where that can kind of go either way, right? So I was actually mentioning that to Eric the other night, last night, I guess. It just feels like over the last few years, and maybe I'm just now noticing this and it's been going on for a while, but like after Black Friday, like Black Friday is not like the last big sale of the year. It seems like after Black Friday, they have all sorts of other big sales. It's maybe just more specific products, but like, certain companies seem to have almost everything go on sale again between Black Friday and Christmas.
Yeah, we bought our machines during COVID.
Yeah. But so far everything was before all the prices went
Yeah,
up
it
for
was
Stern.
before they started getting.
Because we bought
way
most of
out
them
of
new.
control.
And like our Simpsons, we got a decent deal on. What did we pay,
It's
65?
higher now, so yeah.
It's a lot higher than that now, I
And
think.
it's in really good shape.
Are the chat commands not working?
All three.
Is that not working?
I tested the.
So some of our chat commands don't seem to be working.
That happens.
Okay.
I don't know why that is.
All right.
I mean, hell,
Does
I
it come
restarted
back
everything
like at some
14
point?
times.
Right. Which one's the lucky number?
Oh, come on. That's terrible.
Kirk thinks that personally thinks that only more supply or a catastrophic event are the things that will affect the market. Yeah, well, maybe China will launch another rocket and it'll crash back into Earth somewhere. That'd be pretty catastrophic.
Come back when you...
Not sure what it does. Oh yeah, no. So the rig command is supposed to bring up a link to a blog post that he made that explains and has pictures of what all the what's it called, Carl rig. It's like a version of a Carl rig.
I just need to hit one of those white shots.
Yeah, that's a good point, Kirk.
Oh.
Like at some point,
tight.
people won't be able to afford the new in-box prices for things. I love that this little guy, like they have like little decals on his head, like little hairs.
Little hair.
Yeah, the size of people's basements too. That's another factor. You want to add the Carl rig?
To get that link.
It didn't come up, but let me see if I can figure out.
Where are those chat commands? What
They should just be in Twitch.
just
Like
Twitch
CloudBot
itself,
or
huh?
whatever.
Cloud-
Wherever it is you go to and there's commands. I don't remember it right now if it's CloudBot or...
Yeah, there's so many different. I think there's 3 or 4 different things that we, from music to a lot of other things.
Yeah, for sure. You got Zep and
I don't
Mando.
remember how to play this.
I know. Same. Gonna get Deadpool 2023, put cool accessories on them and go from there. Yes, for sure.
Trying to.
Oh, interested in seeing that. Yeah. Let me see if I can
Jeez. Trying to
figure out.
kill me.
Okay.
Trying to
Okay,
kill me.
behind. Where do I get CloudBot from? Is there
So
a
if
link
you-
for it?
No, if you go up here,
Why don't we have it
not right
bookmarked?
there. It's not because it's within slobs. That's why.
It's a website.
See, it's still slobs.
Yeah, so I'm gonna bookmark it.
Oh yeah. Yeah, if you're able to do that, then awesome. This is my favorite. It's one of my favorite missions, just because you're doing actually 2 missions. So you're doing Deceive, and then there's also what's the other one? The Mandalorian.
Okay, I'm gonna type it in. I don't know if this will make a link.
Yellow shots, basically.
Crap. I have to remember how to use the PC again. No, that didn't actually let me copy paste it from there. So
crawl. I hope this works, man.
I gotta make sure and get that shot.
Oh
slap that
shoot,
around.
that's a good deal. So Merce got is that for Deadpool? Merce got a deal from flipping out when ordered during a stream, got free shipping, free shooter rod, and free banner. So
Ooh, the
now they
banner
just need
and-
side art or side armor.
The banner and shoot rod are, that's really nice. Flipping out will do free shipping. So that's great. The other thing that I found is, at least in our state, there isn't any tax when ordering through that. That's big. But the shooter rod, shooter rods are 100, 120 bucks, something like that.
Oh, from Mando. Wow. So you got the Mando, you got the little like.
Oh, that's cool.
You got the baby
Which
Yoda.
one did you get?
The baby Yoda little ball.
Did you get the ball? Did you get the stormtrooper? I think there's a couple of them that are floating around there. What was the other thing? The
So
shooting
the
rod and the
banner, the shooting rod,
banner.
and the.
Was it Mando banner?
That's awesome. Yeah, I can't figure out why that command won't work, and I also can't figure out how to copy and paste it out of the command. Ball. Why won't that copy paste?
Just sort of type it in.
Well, I can't just type. I mean, it's like a URL, right?
I ended up getting. I'm gonna put them on my Deadpool. I ended up getting a set of those precision flippers. I'm gonna see what they're like.
There you go. Try that link.
Aluminum. What do I want to do?
Yeah. So there. That's what the rig is. That link.
So you can. So if you're playing Mandalorian, there's these 3 bonuses on the side, multipliers, and you lose a ball, you gotta get them again. But if you get all 3, then you actually get a multiplier of 5 times for your bonus. In order to get those, you need to get the green, blue, and orange triangles.
Merce, thanks for the sub.
So thanks a lot. That's awesome.
Merce the nurse. Can we ask, you don't have to answer this if you don't want to, but we were talking about this after last time we were streaming and you were chatting with us. We're like, okay, maybe it's Merce because you're a male nurse. Are you a male nurse?
That's our guess. That
was our guess.
That must be the thing.
So we thought maybe that's how Merce came about.
So you get the triangles. So there's these 2 stand-ups on this right ramp. Those are both green. If you hit them both, you'll actually light up that triangle. And then the blue for scope. So if you get all 3 of those and actually get scope, you'll light up blue. And then your orange is the hunter. So that'll get scope. Oh, actually, it's ambush.
Husband, wife, pinball nerds that love 80s music, no brainer. Is that the response to if you're a male nurse? Is there another Merce reference? Am I missing a Merce reference? Is there a different reference to Merce?
Okay, I gotta get this other. Don't screw me. I need to get the other orbit.
Yes,
left orbit?
Mercy goes male nurse. Went back to grad school during pandemics. Now a nurse practitioner. That's awesome. Congratulations.
Got a few male nurse.
That's so
friends.
cool. You're actually using your degree. Mine's in graphic design. I did not work in graphic design.
She did make our logo though.
I did make our logo.
Rain City Pinball
So I guess
logo.
it's come
So, look.
handy here and there.
Yeah.
That is where you'll find your quarry.
I want that orbit. Oh, that's not what I want.
Ah, yeah. Okay, so the husband, wife, pinball nerds that love 80s music, no brainers. Probably in response to subbing. So that's how we're drawing them in here.
Yeah, I should light all these up too.
Extra ball acquired.
Like the funny thing is, I mean, hopefully this isn't too much information, but like we'd gone to bed, we're laying in bed, and like we're both like quiet, like trying to fall asleep. And like a few minutes after that, he goes, "Hey, do you think Merce means male nurse?"
There it is.
And I'm like, "Dude, you might be onto something there." And that was kind of it. And then we went to bed. So I'm glad we remembered to ask.
So I've got that orange triangle, green and orange. So now I need scope to get the blue triangle.
Dude, I don't know, like,
Just like birds.
obviously I'm not a
I think I can use that
professional
now.
graphic designer since I don't actually do it for work. I went to school for it, so I like know how to use some of the software and stuff like that 10 years ago at least. But so I feel like when I try to create something like that, I tend to start with fonts. Like I like lettering and fonts and typography, so that's where I start. So we ended up starting with, I always used DaFont, like DAFONT.com is a good free font website. So we found a font we liked and kind of just went from there and added fun colors. But that's always kind of been how when I do anything like that.
Baby Yoda.
Find font first.
So far, knock on wood. I mean, maybe that was the thing. We were able to get our direct capture working tonight. We haven't
Knock
been
on
able
wood,
to get.
knock on wood, knock
but
on
we
Baby
had the
Yoda.
microphone thing before, right? So maybe that was the trade-off for a second.
I knocked
I
on
do have a
Baby Yoda.
backup camera on the scoreboard just in case, the LCD.
He's so freaking cute. You all need a Baby Yoda. He was on clearance at Costco for $10. It was a $30 toy for $10.
He's pretty
You have
happy about
kids, your kids need a Baby Yoda. Who doesn't love Baby Yoda?
it. Oh, I can get it back.
Obviously, I love Baby Yoda. Design. As an East Coaster that knows nothing about West Coast, it clearly shows all the info needed to understand it. Okay, cool. That works then. Are you still in the same game? How many games have you played?
14.
When is it my turn?
I don't think I made it past like 5 million the first few games. I was like, what am I doing? I'm trying to remember what I'm doing. But I'm coming around again. Now I'm just trying to remember the
Love it
orbits.
when he complains about his scores being too low. Rain City plus the Space Needle. Well done. Right. Yep. Perfect. Nailed it.
I'll take that. Scoop. Oh. Hit the switch? Nope. I really need to work on catching the ball a little bit more often. Get in there. Right ramp. Oh. Oh. Those stand-ups can be dangerous. There it is.
Hey, do any of these, let me just try a different one. I'm just curious now if any of those work. Cool, so chat commands just don't work tonight. So just go ahead and ignore those.
You just ask us.
Just
we'll
ask.
Tell you. Yeah. Does song request
We don't have a
work?
guest right now unless you consider Baby Yoda being the guest.
The song, we can turn off the chat command, I guess.
Well, so it's like one of those Autobots.
Autobot. Okay.
Autobot. It's like one of the Autobots though in Mixed Up, so I don't know if we would have to restart anything if we turn it off.
Do you want to play a game together, or do you want to play a
Sure.
couple more by yourself?
No, just give it to me.
As in, do you want this by yourself, or do you want to?
Like I just figured I'd be tortured by your success.
Okay. You're up first. Yeah, I don't know if when I tried to do the screen capture before, if it failed during stream. I know at Jurassic Park it would stop working after.
But
like
we had
10
heard
minutes
that about
going
Jurassic
live.
Park. We'd heard Jurassic Park. We'd heard specifically like
Yeah, I changed the
It's a little harder to-
connector on the little. This is what it is.
this is not the way. Thorin Barkenshield. Your dog's name is Thorin Barkenshield?
There you go.
Dude, did you see the dog's name?
Bark and shield.
Thorin Barkenshield.
Work. This is this. So it's an HDMI,
That's amazing. I like your dog's name.
and it just plugs into the board, and that's how it's connecting through that HDMI port there. This guy.
You should do, you know what you can do, Merce? You can do like, you shall not post pass. There you go. There's my Gandalf pinball impersonation for the night.
If somebody wants a custom sound, we can record you doing that.
Well, you know. So
Top quality stuff here.
Thorn bar. We're top shelf, baby.
We are. That's right. We are.
We're top shelf, bottom shelf. That's probably what we should be streaming under. I like Thorn, Bark, and Shield.
Oh, wow. I'll take that.
We don't have a dog. We just have a Baby Yoda from Costco.
Yeah.
We have multiple Baby Yodas from Costco. That's actually, like, the more I think about it, the more we have. We have a plushie, like a big plushie, squishy one. And then we have, like, this little guy that moves and talks. And then we have, like, the slightly bigger version of this that doesn't move and talk. We have 3 Baby Yodas from Costco.
You should get paid to say Costco
I really should.
many times.
How do I get Costco to
So you
sponsor
should
me?
call it something else. Call it anything else.
The club?
The club. Yeah, that's gonna be great. Oh yeah, we're gonna stop down at the club.
Oh my God.
That'll be good.
You're gonna make me cough.
Oh, don't cough. Don't
I've
get
been
started.
doing really good. If I cough, it's your fault. That'd be really funny.
I told her I would go over more of the game rules and sort of some strategies anyways. So then she didn't have to talk as much, but
That doesn't.
get
I
her
told
into
him
chat, get her going. She's just keeps on talking.
it's one of my specialties.
Nice.
I know I've told this story before, but I mean, there's a reason that I got kicked out of my chem class in high school.
Your who?
And had I was actually in like an advanced chem class in high school.
Chem,
Like chemistry.
chemistry, yeah.
Yes. It was like AP Chem. It's like advanced placement chem. So it was like I was a smart kid. I just talked a lot. So I had my desk moved in the hallway.
Yeah, but you were at least good at school.
Player 2.
That only happened one time though. So
Being good at school or just talking? Yeah.
having my desk moved in the hallway.
Oh, you didn't like that.
I don't like being in trouble. Nobody likes being in trouble.
Well, that's probably true. Yeah.
Oh, well, the funny part is the teacher had me and the girl that I was talking to, both our desks got moved into the hallway by, like, there's 2 doors to this classroom. We got moved to the hallway in the same area, so we just kept talking. Like, what did you really accomplish here? Besides giving us privacy.
Hey, player 1, you're up.
Wow,
Yeah.
I'm winning.
2 right orbits, or 2 right orbits. I'm trying to get the orbits done. I don't have the orbits
Well, that is not the way.
orbit shot yet, so I've just been trying to find that shot.
Give me Baby Yoda.
Don't go anywhere.
Do you need to make cupcakes that look like Baby Yoda? That'd be cute. Baby Yoda cakes.
I'm sure you could do that. Yeah.
Oh. Wow, I had just happened to start that already, so I got my ball
I
back.
think if you hit the Boba Fett, the right stand-ups, that you can actually change the multi-ball that you get. But
I'd
honestly,
heard that before.
I don't know which one's coming. So, no, that was what you heard about. That was Jurassic Park last night.
How do you know what I'm saying? I think
I
I
said
think you're
something-
right though.
Yeah, I know what you were saying because you were commenting on what I was saying. Pinch it.
I did. Dude, sometimes it works, man.
Sometimes.
Like a lot of the time it works for me. I'm really good at pinching it. I don't know if that's a good skill to have or not, but
I don't know. You're doing better than me, so I can't say anything.
shut your mouth.
So Merce asks, how many of your cameras, if any, need capture cards?
All of
direct
them, right?
Video feed.
Don't they all?
So they are. There is only one camera that doesn't have a capture card, and the reason, and that's just a 60 frame per second. Chat cam, what the hell is it?
I don't know which
Video camera, whatever the
Which
hell.
one are you
What is
talking
it?
about? What camera? What is the picture on the camera? What is the camera showing?
This one,
You left
right
them
here.
out of your sights.
What do you call
It's
that?
showing-
It's a webcam.
it's-
That's what I want.
Okay. I'm like, I don't
Sorry.
know. And like,
Yeah.
we have A lot of cameras.
So that one's plugged into USB. So I have a laptop, a gaming laptop. Otherwise, the three cameras, one's a Sony A7, and then the other two, it's a Canon and a Sony, like Handycam style camera.
Hey Moody, how's it going?
So, and then the direct capture of the LCD of the pinball machine, those three cameras and then the capture are actually all going through Elgato 4.
Why isn't it called Elgato
Input?
Quattro?
It should be Elgato Quattro. Hey Moody, how's it going? So yeah, so they're capture cards. It makes it, you know, I hear people have to unplug and plug, and what I find is if I unplug my computer from the actual box that I have this drive in, if you go to, so if you want to find out what it is, if you go to Don't Panic Flips webpage, blog, whatever it is, just go to Don't Panic Flip.
Let me find a link.
And within his blog, he actually posts about the Elgato and this StarTech. So it's a StarTech box, and then the capture card goes in, and that actually goes to a lightning cable. So then with my computer, I can use the four cameras, or the three cameras and the capture, which goes in
Which
that
one of
lightning.
these links is it? I'll post it in the chat.
It's probably that.
Time to go, Mando.
So let me see. Yeah, that's it.
Cool. I'll post the link for you.
So then those four things go into that lightning. I have two or three USB ports, but what I did is I've got one USB port for the 60 frames per second and also my Stream Deck. And
Did Moody get a shout out? I didn't have
Yeah.
my headphones on.
Yep.
Okay, it worked. That worked.
and,
Okay.
and then I'm using another USB for what the hell else am I doing? Oh, Stream Deck and my Go XLR is what I have, and then the camera. So I've got
What's a
I've
Go
got
XLR?
crap plugged in all over the place. But otherwise, yes, unless it's a USB.
Do you
if
want the
it's
bounty or
HDMI,
not?
Then you know. So yeah, it's a lot.
Get some work to do here.
I do need to make a post on all this ridiculousness.
I know. That's like, I think that the rig thing is just the actual like Carl rig, like the metal part.
Yeah.
But it has evolved significantly.
Yeah. I'll have to make a post.
We have the last couple of weeks of the month, the year off. So maybe that's a good time to put another blog post together. So all orifices are plugged in, yeah? Yes, I think so. Everything's plugged into something.
Yeah, everything's plugged into something. That's right. Oh.
Don't be sorry for that. We love dirty jokes. We also love dad jokes. Where's Moody?
Oh, the dad joke's not work. Oh yeah, he's got to fill his.
I don't think dad joke is gonna work. Oh, it worked. That one worked.
Oh, that's.
My boss told me to attach two pieces of wood together. I totally nailed it. Dude, I heard a good dad joke at work today. Let me go find it. I don't want to get it wrong. I have to go look on the work Slack. How hard are you really working if the dad joke Slack channel is in your favorites? Just a question. Okay.
Oh, right. I gotcha.
So here's the dad joke.
All three.
Here's the dad joke from work. Somebody at work posted this. A gingerbread man goes to the doctor complaining of a sore knee. The doctor says, "Have you tried icing it?" Come on, man, you didn't get that?
What?
A gingerbread man goes to the doctor complaining of
Oh,
a sore
I
knee.
missed the
doctor
gingerbread.
says, "Have you tried icing it?" I thought it was really funny.
It's a hoot.
What's green and sings? Alkdorf. I don't know what's green and sings. Kermit is green and sings.
Yeah, that's true.
What else is green and sings?
Ooh, son of a.
Elvis Parsley. That's good.
No, that was fun.
I like that.
I do like the frosting one. Yes, icing.
It's not my joke. You don't have to like it.
Oh, that's terrible. I never want to hear it again. See, I think those.
Oh, I want to hear this
Good
one.
thing I got a free game.
Merce said he has a joke, but it's not safe for work. We're not safe for work
We're
either.
not safe
so.
for work. We have not turned on the. Well, we haven't turned on the. It's
I don't know if I
not
remember
family-friendly.
much from AP Chem class unless it's somehow
Hide your
translated into
kids.
cooking. But go for it. Please share your dirty joke with us. We want to hear it. Wait, is it my turn? Get away.
Yeah, it's a new.
Step away.
It's a new game. You're gonna have to give it a. You have to give it a whirl.
You're going to have to read Merce's joke. What?
Nothing. I'm glad that's working then again, so that's good.
At least dad jokes is working. I mean, at least we have that. At least we have something. Okay, sheet scoop to start a mission. That's not scoop. I feel like my coughing is minimal tonight. That's good.
Yeah, that is good.
I guess I was just missing the mimosas.
There we go. I added more. I added a few more. Okay, so here's Merce's jokes.
Okay, I'm ready.
Everyone's seen it now, so everyone's like, wow. What's the difference between a hormone and an enzyme? You can't hear an enzyme.
Oh my god. That's good shit. I liked it.
This isn't going to be easy.
Wow.
See, everyone's got. So I was looking at. So I've started. Hopefully, there'll be another emote available soon. They have to. They take so many days because we don't have 60 streams yet. We have to wait so many days for our emotes to get approved. So
We're getting there, though.
Yeah, I'm starting to create some and. I'm starting to think of what do people use? And
Yeah, what
they
are
use
your
a lot of- they
you
use
know
a
what we
lot of,
should do?
Like faces when
We
you're looking
should
up.
do-
Or, it's like I should just take a
We can make
picture.
a
or I should
cheap
draw
like
something.
points request. Well, it doesn't even have to. If you guys want, give us ideas for emotes. What are some ideas?
Yeah, what do
What's
you,
an emote
what do
you
you
would
want
use?
to use? What do you?
What's an emote you would use?
Yeah.
I don't know why I did that when
then
I
we
was
can-
not
we can make
doing
them.
it at you, and so I felt like I should do it at you too. I do that sometimes. Like my Italian hand comes out sometimes. This must be the 12%.
That's 13.
It's my hand.
Don't cut
13,
yourself,
sorry,
sell yourself
13.
short.
13
that
according
once.
to 23andMe. Hey Riku, how's it going? It's going all right. Mando's kicking our butts a little bit.
Yeah,
His
yeah,
more
it's-
than mine at the moment.
Yeah,
but
it's not being nice to me. I'm trying to find those orbits. I haven't found them yet.
I think Merce, what's really funny about that joke is like there's like a
I'm just gonna
fitness
keep
guy
trying.
that I follow on Instagram.
I'll get them.
And somebody has actually written to him before asking about hormone, like some question about hormones, but spelled it like hormones, like your joke. And so
an
now he
H&D,
kind of just
right.
jokingly when he's being like kind of, sassy about something, he refers to them as hormones, spelled like that. Which is really funny. Well, that's not great.
Please, you deserve this.
Man, I feel like when we first got this, I was able to get up there fairly easily. Ooh, look, I got up there. Here's a trick for you, Merce. Yours doesn't tilt, right? Yours is a little bit different. I don't know if it's the same on yours, but if you play the premium where the upper playfield tilts a little bit, if you start with the flipper tilted up on the left side, it'll catch it. So Eric taught me that trick, and now I think we both do it. Oops, that's not the way. I think we both do it when our ball gets up there.
Player 2, 2 is up.
Riku's just hanging out. Awesome. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Thanks for hanging out, dude.
The video for this song is amazing. What song is playing right now?
Tenacious D, Kickapoo. I remember when
Remember this? Okay, go
I
ahead.
ended up getting one of their. Did I really buy a CD? When did I put it in the car? I'm trying to think. This was a while ago.
What was the
But
last
they
time you
had
had a car
released
that
one.
played a CD?
It was probably on like an iPod or something like that.
Did my old car play a CD? Did my Lancer play a CD?
It did because you had the CDs. You had they had
When
the
I
thing,
sold
the
that
visor
car,
thing.
no, my
Hey, Frisco, how's it going?
Frisco! Hi, Frisco. I was just telling Kirk a little bit ago, earlier tonight, I was telling Kirk Hobbs from Australia that he's thinking about coming up for a Northwest Pinball Show. And I was telling him that you're supposed to be coming up too, so that we definitely need to have some sort of Pin Pals get together. Meatloaf and Dio. I forgot what I was saying. Oh no, my car that we just sold, remember? Because when we sold my Altima that we sold a couple of years ago, it was during COVID. It was before everything went up in price, so we should have waited. But we sold it, and she called it, or she texted us like 2 weeks later. She's like, "Hey, there's a Dave Matthews mix CD in the CD player. Did you guys want that
Right.
back?"
Well, that was the last one.
That's the only CD I ever had in that car because I didn't have CDs anymore. Like, by the time I got that car, like, I was like, okay, well, I'll just burn one to play in the car. And so I was like, kind of mostly Dave Matthews because that's what I was into at the moment that I burnt the CD. And then that's just all that I ever had on there. So that was the CD.
You need to get that right scoop. I'm trying to get.
Frisco said, I'll bring the synthwave and the tequila.
Synthwave.
Yes.
Okay. I didn't
Riku
want that.
said, I thought new code would have been released by now. Isn't it installed already?
Yeah, so it's 109.
This is
I
the
need to
new
get that
code.
again. Yeah, this is the latest one. I don't know what's different,
Tequila.
honestly.
This isn't actually
I haven't
tequila.
come across something that I.
It could be.
Ooh, that's what I wanted. Right ramp. I can hit blues to increase. Oh, come on. I'm trying to capture that.
We ordered the topper, but we have not received it yet. So.
I needed the right ramp to get that 46 minute. If I would have got more blue, I could have added on to it. So I was just trying to be great.
Dude,
That's all.
yes. I'm pretty sure everybody here
So,
probably gave their family computer viruses of some sort by downloading LimeWire and God knows what songs. Did you ever
Yeah,
do that?
what was that site? We were talking about that.
Yeah, we were
one of the
trying to.
last,
So we were trying to figure this
streams.
out. When by the time I met him, it was the early 2000s when we
wasn't
started
LimeWire.
dating. It was like mid 2000s actually, probably. It wasn't LimeWire, but there's some other site, and I think you paid like $10 a year and could download as much as you wanted.
Right.
So we're like, oh, we feel like we're not being illegal because we're paying $10
Yeah, we
a
paid
year
$10 for
to
some
download all
site
these
that
sites.
who knows where that was.
Was it Kazaa?
It wasn't Kazaa.
Okay, I remember Kazaa too. Yeah, I don't know. There was some other site, and the funny thing is, I actually thought about this a few years ago, and I found it, and it was no longer a site, but they had like a new iteration of it, and it was a lot more per year.
Yeah, it was Napster. Was Napster around yet?
Napster was the original.
Yeah, but was that around?
Yeah. Oh, that was already like done with.
Was it? Okay.
Yeah, people weren't really using Napster at that
Gotcha,
point.
gotcha.
This was like 2006, 7, 8, somewhere in there.
You missed.
Yeah, I can't remember what it was called. Now that's all I'm thinking about too. I'm like just flipping at the ball. I'm like not even thinking about playing pinball. I'm just thinking about what was that website
Yeah,
called?
that's right. That's pretty much how that works. You must concentrate.
Concentrate, grasshopper.
It's just post after post. It's a posty type of game. It's a posty pin.
That should probably be one of our moats, a post.
Posty
Just
pin?
we should take a picture
post.
of a post in Mandalorian, and that can be the emote.
It's got those, and then it's got those.
It can
two
be
stamps
post,
right there.
post emote.
come back
We can put
quick.
a tattoo on it. It'll be post emote.
Yeah.
It'll be like Post Malone, but
There's,
Posty mode.
There's like no open. So yeah, so it's a lot of posts. What am I doing? This is
Frisco says
ball
I
free.
sell
Oh, jeez.
feet
Okay, what am I
pics to
trying
get
do?
Taco Bell on the weekend.
Dude, if I could sell feet pics, I would sell feet pics.
What would you get with your feet pic? Profit.
Do I have to like go somewhere with my feet, like different, like sand, and then like the street, like these are my feet?
I don't
Or
know.
do I have to like put them in a tub? What do I have to do with my feet pics? What's the top selling feet pic?
I know nothing.
That's probably good. Okay, so I want to get that.
Merce
left
said I'm gonna
ramp.
have to start selling feet pics. That's how that came up. I'm gonna have to start selling. So 1.40 was the last code. Gonna have to start selling feet pics to buy a topper. It's probably not worth selling feet pics. I mean, I don't know. Maybe you have really good feet.
I mean, I don't. That might be why
Merce
they'd be good.
I should. There has to be a market for hobbit feet. They make slippers
they
like that.
must, right?
Don't they make slippers
Yeah.
like that? We saw slippers.
The-
It's like,
Be the freak show. It's okay. It's all right.
I don't like this. You know, I guess like who cares if they don't know who I am? If my face number has to be shown, and somebody wants to see pictures of my feet,
There
how
must
much
be
can
a-
they get for that?
I mean, you don't want to look, but there's probably
Why are we talking about this?
feetspic.com. There must be something like that, right? Oh, you're up.
Like, what's going on here? He's asleep.
We got
Don't
little Yoda.
hit baby Yoda. I think.
Oh, you just kind of have to
Oh, you
give
have
him
to
a little
rub
something.
him.
Yeah.
He just looks a little pet.
Yeah.
Oh my God. We're just going downhill fast here. I was trying to think of a like, you know, play on hotornot.com. If anybody remembers, I'm sure everybody here remembers hotornot.com. But for feet, there's got to be something like that for feet.
You can see little baby Yoda better right there.
When he's back there, yeah.
Baby Yoda cam. They're trying to get another. How's the helmet cam doing tonight? Is it? I suppose it's probably better if I actually get into an encounter. Or
Hey, I got up there. I got one.
probably-
I got up there.
Probably.
I got up there before you did. I win. Dang it. I did not.
We did a little Deadpool cam last time.
Hot or not. No, I remember hot or not.
Mercer.
Maybe it's. Wait.
Yeah, regrets bringing this up now. Oh, hot or not? Was that a
Some
like
dude
a
shaved
swipe
all the hair
one?
on his feet, painted his nails, and sold enough feet pics to go to Disneyland with his family.
Helmet cam's good. All right, cool. Thanks. He went to go. Wait.
I got
Some
it.
Dude
Okay.
shaved all his,
We're gonna make our own website,
made
guys.
enough
It's
to
gonna be
take his
hot,
family to Disney.
hot toe, not.
Hot toe.
Yeah.
That's brilliant, actually.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yep.
Sign me up. That's the emote.
We're all going to Disneyland.
I was asking what emotes.
Do they have
people
pinball at
want, and
Disneyland?
We could make those.
They must have Mandalorian, right?
And it's gonna be feet pick. That's gonna have to be. It's gonna have to be one, right? Write it down.
Just a pinky toe, just like a baby toe.
Just a toe. They'll just have a couple feet. Yeah, just make a feet print, or because it's kind of tough and a little emote to like make a foot.
You know what we should do? It should be a foot, but it can be our
should.
little Bigfoot guy's foot.
We would just take a picture of a foot.
No, not an actual foot. Like our little. Are you talking about for an
Yeah, yeah.
emote?
Yeah.
Like our little Bigfoot character.
yeah.
Fuzz. Fuzz's foot. Fuzz foot.
Oh.
You're not even paying attention to me.
I'm trying to get the right scoop. Oh, I'll take that again. Right scoop
You're
still.
gonna have to have
Coming
feet
out
with
of there
wiggling
quick.
toe modes.
Oh.
You do a little green foot, like he's got little toes.
Oh. No, just leave.
Player one, you're up.
It's an inside joke now. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, totally. Yeah, you're gonna have to get a couple like.
We need to come up with like a foot emote. This is so
The border has to
strange
look
and horrible.
like a,
nothing is
like a
good about
Polaroid.
nothing is good about this.
You know, like a white bar on the bottom and like a white border,
There needs to be
and then it's a foot.
there could be a foot emote,
Yeah.
but all of us have it, and it's the same emote but different colors. Rainbow toes.
Yeah, there you go. It's a term of endearment.
What's that?
Yeah, 2 feet. Yeah.
In a year from now, we'll have to make a T-shirt that says, "Remember Toegate?"
Yeah. Merce says explain pin pals.
Oh, so pin pals
Yeah,
like
it's a term. Yeah, so it's a term of endearment. Yeah, that's right.
it's Who said it's a term of endearment?
That's what Frisco was saying.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
So it's actually from Simpsons. Is where I first heard it. And in Simpsons, they go bowling, and they're on a bowling team, and the bowling team's name is Pin Pals, and they get shirts. Does the command work?
Yeah, where's the command?
It's Pin Pals. Sorry, I'm stepping on you. Toegate 2022.
Player 2, you're up.
Yeah, Pin Pals. Let's see if this one works. So this is a clip from Simpsons, if it
play
works.
then. Yeah, it is.
Did it work? Yeah, so it actually is Simpsons bowling team name is where I first heard it, and then for some reason it popped into my head at some point when we were watching pinball. It was actually like Captain Zanzibar started calling him Pin Pals because we realized everybody lived in the state of Washington for the most part that we're chatting with. So we're like, oh, we're all Pin Pals because we're all like super close to each other. But I guess the real point of Pen Pals is that they're far away. So everybody can be a Pin Pal.
And there you have it.
Yes. So I agree with Frisco's statement. It's a term of endearment for pinball streamers and friends.
Yep, Frisco's another one that uses it
Yep.
all the time.
Frisco's the ultimate pinball.
You're following Frisco, aren't you, Merce?
If anybody here is not following Frisco, they should be. Did Frisco get a shout out when he got here?
Yeah, that's why I saw it, because you don't have your headphones in.
Yeah.
So then I turn and I'll see.
Sorry, I
it.
just wasn't in the mood for music at the moment.
Yeah, what is it? Who else is on here that streams?
I don't know. Don't follow too much stress. No, Frisco has like the coolest shit, man. Like Frisco has ponies. If you like ponies, follow Frisco. Can I get that on a shirt?
Yeah, there you go.
Like, I want the unicorn horse from like the horse races. If you like ponies, follow Frisco. Frisco pinball with the unicorn pony with the Pegasus wings. Like, remember the horse races?
Oh, yeah. Right. Those horse races.
Yes.
Yes.
He just
Yes.
thinks I'm nuts.
Yeah.
I love how
mean,
accepting he is, though. Isn't that nice? How he's just like, oh, okay, great,
we've
yeah.
been together a long time. 18, something like that.
Hit the tracks. That's right.
Get the child. I'm still. It's basically on the end of that.
We love to hit the
left
tracks.
zipper. Yeah, I think that's Courtney's favorite retro game gals.
Hey,
favorite,
speaking of that, Frisco, where's my prize? It's from like a year ago now.
Just call it out.
There was like, I don't know, there was like a random night when I was on there, and he's like, he had to give me
Yeah, I'm
points
glad you're here,
even. He had to give me points even to like be able to play horse races because I didn't have any channel points because I think I was so new. And so he gave me points, and then we played the horse race, and he's like, okay, whoever wins this one gets a prize. And I won, but I never got a prize. You can save it till we come and visit Texas.
She just told you that you're gonna have to buy her a gift. You should probably never want a prize. She's just she's just looking for a little something. Oh,
Just a little something. I got a sticker from New Mexico
Aw.
Pinball when we met him when he was here. That was super cool. Where did I put that? Is that my
Probably
purse
in your-
still? It's probably in my purse still.
and your sticker. Oh, that's right true because you did bring that. You haven't really needed it otherwise.
You'll love this surprise. It's a limited edition gift. Is the surprise that we get to stream with Frisco? Because we're really looking forward to that.
Backhand that shiz. Left ramp. Oh, man, that can be sneaky. Right, left ramp. Left ramp should then get scope because scope's lit, and then I'll get this blue multiplier too. And if I can get it, come on, bounce. Oh, not gonna bounce enough.
See, I feel like there's way better songs. I mean, I'm sure what we're listening to is great.
There it is. Scope. Hit the center. Oh, it's the first one, so this one should be
Maybe
best
so many like hip hop
Yeah, it's
songs
her best car.
that would
So that
be
can get
appropriate for the
ball
moment.
Start the mission. Get ball save. The foundry. Armor. It's that first one. I like getting that one if I can get both, because then I'll get that.
So you actually have to pet him.
Well done.
That's ridiculous.
What is the... All right, so in the
And so
mission, so
cute.
I've got armor, whistling birds, and the flamethrower. So this one is, I don't like using the whistling birds for this because it's
Well, look,
only going
baby,
to
it's
take care of the
helping you.
shots that are out there now, so it's only going to go through a couple. So there's more
We're
value
going Weird
out
Al
of
now.
the
It's getting
birds
weird in here, man.
If you can get to Mudhorn. Oh,
You know-
don't do that.
Ooh.
Oh, I did that to myself. I thought I didn't catch it right. I was trying to live catch that.
We didn't have these that loud tonight. Sometimes you're like blasting it, and I just don't like to hear it.
Oh, it's probably just whatever.
Don't change it.
Oh, I'm not changing it. You're up. Hey, at least I finally got past like 3 million.
Hey, good job. You're finally catching up.
Yeah. Weird Al. Man, I had Weird Al's tape.
You had a tape?
Did anyone watch the
Wait, I know we've talked about this before.
Daniel Radcliffe
Defeat the Mudhorn.
Where's that on?
movie? Wasn't it on like Paramount or something?
Dude, I don't know, but I want Paramount not to watch that, but I want to watch Yellowstone.
But it looked pretty. I saw the preview for it. It looked weird. It looked kind of fun.
Did it look weird?
Hey, Moody, did you end up getting? Is that you? Scooby-Doo is on the way. You're right.
Wait, somebody got a Scooby-Doo?
Are you gonna get one?
Wait, who got a Scooby-Doo?
You did watch it. So, what'd you think? Oh, Darth. It did look, weird. It looked cool.
Two is up.
Yeah, right. Yes, with everything out. Yeah. So it was probably perfect.
This is a stripper song.
I'd like to see that. We don't have whatever the streaming service is for that, or whatever that's on.
What?
I don't know if it is Paramount, or I thought it might be something, a Peacock, maybe? Shit, I can't remember.
Oh,
There's too
shit,
many.
did I do your ball?
A decade or two ago, we were didn't
Party
wanna
foul.
pay
Oh,
Comcast for
did anybody see that?
all the channels we didn't watch, so we
Hey,
complained and
I
wanted
beat
just
you.
the
I
channels
beat
we wanted,
myself
and
for
now-
you.
Well, that's kind of how it goes.
Oh my god, that's the first time I've done that.
Back when you need.
What's that?
I accidentally played your ball.
Oh, hey, but at least
I beat me with you.
yes.
I beat me for you.
Yeah, at least we're having like the same time games basically. If we're getting the same scores.
I know, it's nice to see you suck at pinball for a change.
Yeah. This is definitely. This one's definitely a little more difficult for me to get.
This is the one I need
high
to be
scores.
practicing then.
But I think the high score's on here, the grand champion. I don't think I cleared it. Maybe I did once.
No.
But I know I've at least gotten over, a billion. 1.6, I can't remember.
Where were you there, baby? Come on, little Yoda. It's your
So
turn.
Mercy, you heard mixed reviews. It wasn't really a story about. That's right. Yeah, it was satirical. Yep. Yeah, it was.
Well, that seems appropriate.
Yeah. That's why I'm glad I saw the previews before, so I know it kind
It's
of.
on Roku. I don't
So
know what
and then-
Roku's like its own thing, right?
And Radcliffe didn't do any of the singing. It was all Weird Al, which is funny in itself, because.
Did Weird Al die?
Oh.
Oh. Usually they make movies about
He
people after
actually,
they die.
Radcliffe said that they worked together to,
It feels
know,
like,
with
it feels
the
like everybody
vision
else is
and the-
dying these days. I mean, Kevin Conroy died. Batman died. It's free to watch.
There it is. That's what I want to do.
You just have to have the app downloaded.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm sure our TV has it.
What is the?
Roku.
Oh, Roku. Okay. You can't backhand that right ramp, but it's good to get it there.
Is anybody watching Wednesday? We watched the first episode last night,
That's all.
and I kind of want to know if other people are watching it before I start giving my opinions. We've only watched one episode, and I hear it picks up from there. It felt a little slow at first, though. You heard it was decent, yeah. I like that they put Christina Ricci in it as another character that feels appropriate. I kind of wish they would have put her as Morticia, though. Honestly, it would have felt right.
Take a second.
And Alkdarf's daughters binged the series. Did they like it?
Right, here's how I do the helmet. If I can actually get.
Everybody loved it. Are y'all talking about Wednesday?
Around.
Have they all seen
back
the
and forth.
original movies? I did not like it. I think we need to watch a few more episodes to make a decision.
That was terrible.
But it felt a little slow to me to start, and I don't love Catherine Zeta-Jones and whoever's cast as Gomez.
Yeah, they're not right for the parts. They didn't get the right. They didn't cast it very well.
I feel like I don't know. They're just they seem so perfect, and maybe it's just because it's what I grew up with or my first like introduction to the characters. But like they seem so perfect in Addams Family and Addams Family Values, like the '90s movies. Okay, so they just left Tim Burton, so they didn't have anything to reference it based off of it. It was just their first time seeing it. Yeah, but they got you interested. Well, that's good.
So what do I want to do?
Who requested this one? Oh, this is not what I thought it was.
Multi-ball.
This is the Weird Al song, isn't it?
See, that's why I think we were. Nice.
White and nerdy.
I can do this. Oh, I don't have a.
Apparently she does not blink, so you have to be on the lookout. Okay, that's good to know.
Oh.
Okay, let me go. Frisco, you were on my Instagram. What were those songs from that channel that posted the hits from '96?
Oh no. Oh, she gets back. I think. Yeah. You definitely want to try and hold the balls on it.
I like that page that I follow that page and it just randomly pops up every once in a while. And so I look through the songs. I'm like, man, there's some bangers in here, but I never remember the actual names of them.
Oh, that was bad pinballing. Bad flipping.
Oh, they're gone already. Okay, I don't know what the page was then.
If you go to the Foundry.
Key and Peele are in this video way before they were famous. Key and Peele,
You can
okay.
get through one of the rounds of the counter. Come on.
I did say I like hip hop. You actually almost had me for a second until I realized what it was, and then I was confused again. I feel like I've heard this before though, maybe. I just didn't, I recognized the sound of it immediately, but Key and Peele, my introduction to Key and Peele, I don't know what the video is called, but it was a couple of years ago at work. Somebody's like, basically the conversation came up and somebody's like, dude, you've never heard of Key and Peele? Like, watch this video. And they pulled up some video of like roll call in a classroom, and it was hilarious.
The multipliers are lit on the ramp. That ramp. That ramp. Ah, now. Oh, if you don't hit that shot, there's a certain spot on that ramp. If you don't get it past that, it does it to you.
Player one.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah. You're up.
I don't know if hip hop is everything I listen to hip hop? Basically, Eric.
Who and the where?
What do I listen to? What kind of music do I listen to?
Oh yeah, you listen to hip hop.
Does that generally cover it?
Yep. Yep.
I'm just stuck in the 90s, early 2000s, apparently. I feel like everybody seems to be stuck with the music they sort of like their high school era music and young adult era music. It seems like that's where everybody gets kind of stuck. Not that they don't listen to stuff outside of that, but like that just seems to be what sticks with everybody for the rest of their life.
Big Pimpin'. This is a good song.
Big Pimpin', I know it's good.
Yeah.
I was gonna do Genuine next.
So you know all those songs. I have to go to other, sort of rock or Seattle kind of stuff.
But that's what your high school, wasn't that your high school early adult music was all like rock, like you grew up in the late 80s, early 90s basically, right? So that was your high school, early adulthood.
Yeah.
So you were like grunge.
Yeah.
I was.
And Def Leppard.
Find the asset.
And Def Leppard.
Yeah.
I do like Def Leppard. I like 80s music.
Just Yellow Arrows if you can.
Thank you. What was that one? Oh no, that was that one.
You're doing a mission and have
I've stacked things.
multi-ball going, so yeah, you've stacked them.
Hey, while you're at it, are you going somewhere?
Nope. But I
Okay.
can. What do you need?
No, I thought you were going to get yourself another drink or something.
Another beverage?
I was going to say more wine.
More wine. Is it just a chance?
It's a mimosa.
Okay. Champagne with a splash. I vote you.
The Rebellion is still stable.
No, no, no. No, God dang it. Dude, so Frisco, are you still here? I know you popped in for a little bit on Sunday when Zanzibar was here and we were talking about this, but we were talking about like how fun it would be to maybe if we could set up like a little bit of a tournament here if you guys were staying extra days and have like maybe Zanzibar can bring one of his pins and my cousin has a couple EMs, so like it'd be fun if we could get one of those. Like maybe we could get like, I don't know, 8. We only have 4. Well, we should have 5 by then, so maybe we can get a couple extras. And how fun it would be to do a tournament and have like a little barbecue. It should be warm enough by then. And it, you know, if any other pin pals are coming to Northwest Pinball Show. I feel like there's actually probably not a lot of places to go play pinball on location during Northwest Pinball Show because they're probably all at the show.
All right, dude.
I need that red light. Come on. Whew. And go. That's not it. No, that's not it. That's not it. God dang it. Oh, come on, that almost happened. Yes. Now the other side. Wait, I don't understand, so now I have to do it again? I don't know what I'm doing. I know that that's not it, but... Bush. Shoot right, scoop. Okay.
Shoot the lights. That right ramp, or the right scoop.
I'm
right
trying.
ramp.
Oh,
Yes.
finally. It took me that whole time, man. I was trying to do what it was the red arrows were telling me to do.
Nice.
It just took a while. Thanks for the back pat.
40 mil for that.
Heck yeah. We're on ball 2.
Yep.
Read it and wait. Just kidding. You're on ball 1.
Now you're hitting this game good. Ooh, that's nice. So you got that 350 best car? Oh, it went into another thing. I didn't see it.
Just a minute.
Run DMC.
No.
So you've got 269 best car, but you've got that's what it is. You've
Oh
got
no.
You do have the jetpack.
I didn't even pass you. That's
You
good.
didn't score?
No. Oh, maybe the bonus helped actually.
So in order to get your bonus high is you really need to complete missions or encounters. I don't know if the Razor Crest multi-balls give it to you, but if you complete a mission at least, and actually an encounter,
Did
do
you see
get
Merce's comment to you?
2.5 million points for that.
Merce said you must be close to his age, maybe a little younger, guessing you're 38 by your Twitch name. We have almost identical interests and know all the same songs and movies. So Eric's Twitch name is Seattle Russ.
Yeah, that's me.
And both of us use Rain City Pinball here and there lightly. Like we stream with Rain City Pinball and then we each have our own. And mine is Retro Game Gal 84. So were you talking about me? Because I'm actually 38. It's a good guess. Ooh. But
Oh, I need the white arrows. And the right ramp would be the best.
He picks a lot of the music usually, like so a lot of the 80s music. I mean, I like 80s music, but he's usually the one picking it all, so. Yes, you, me, yes.
Oh, that was bad flipping. Come on. Shit.
Both youngins. What are you, Riku? Like half our age? Yeah, 1984. That's right.
Hey, player one, you're up.
You're up, player one. I was gonna start something with that.
I didn't even taste your mimosa.
When I first opened up the fridge, I got the little bit of orange juice, whatever it is, but I was like, where's the champagne? And the bottle looked more, because it wasn't the label I was used to seeing. So when I kind
Oh,
of
because it's not from Costco?
yeah, so I'm like, what is this? What's this thing?
I got champagne from somewhere besides
I thought it was
Costco.
like wine, but wine. And so I had to take a look and I saw the topper,
Yeah. So,
for champagne.
neat trick. Champagne is almost always in the same shape of bottle.
Merce is near my age, so same kind of thing.
Merce is near your age?
I'm 49.
Wait, how old did Merce say? Wait.
Oh, you let the ball go down the middle.
Oh, okay. So we're really close then. So he's 49 and I'm 38. So we're actually pretty similar as far as, like age. I mean, a little bit off, but yeah, I
We've been
totally looked away
together
for a second.
for 18 years.
18 long
18
years.
long years. She just doesn't stop yet.
I mean, the cough tried to slow me down, but look, I'm beating it.
It did. You're pulling through.
This is like the longest I feel like I've gone without coughing significantly. And this is amazing.
And you're talking.
And I'm talking a lot,
yeah.
and I'm drinking.
Yeah.
So probably not the best decision, but
I'll take that.
hold your medical opinions for now. Merce says, 49, damn bro, looking good, no gray. It's there if he doesn't shave.
Yeah, it's more my Keanu Reeves beard. I'm just patchy. I can't. But yeah, I don't really have gray, but I have light hair in general. So it's probably hidden pretty.
Rico's 81. Okay, so you're a little bit older than
There
me.
you go. Yeah. You look great for 81, Rico.
No, 1981.
Oh, no. I know. I thought he was joking.
Oh, I thought, no, I said,
Someone's
I just said 81. What?
I said someone's laughing. What is this both ration?
Merce let you know that you're overdue for a colonoscopy if you haven't had one.
It is being
Scheduled,
arranged at the
actually.
moment, yeah.
He just went into the doctor for the first time in like, I don't know, forever.
Probably
Like,
5 years,
what is it about
something
men?
like
They
that.
just
What do I
don't go
have?
to the doctor
So this is the one,
guess
right?
men
so
don't
use your
have
flamethrower
to go as often,
And I have
maybe.
whistling birds. Hit your whistling birds, and I'm holding the ball with the left flipper. So now
Merce-
everything's dead. Now I hit the scoop.
Merce's GI is an NP, so it's my specialty. So gastrointestinal,
That's
I'm
how you
assuming
do
is GI,
that,
and
Michelle.
nurse practitioner is the NP. So your specialty is doing things like colonoscopies. That sounds fun.
Time bonus, 9 million, because you do it so quick. And you get it over with. I think if you go at it, last time I think I had like 98.
Are you talking about colonoscopy?
No, about 98 million on that one, but that's because you're hitting a lot more
I think
shots.
it's
So
normal, not
that's how you
because
get through it.
I don't think
If
it's
you wanna
because
get
guys are dumb. I think it's like women are
And then
basically
bonus
told
you
you have to go to the
that.
doctor like once a year. I mean, I have to go once a year just to get prescribed birth control. Like they won't prescribe it to me if I don't go into the doctor at least once a year. They're like, we have to see you before we'll prescribe it again. So I'm like, okay. I don't know where if that's an insurance thing or a doctor thing or what, but like, I think there's just a lot more reasons that women have to end up going to the doctor, and men are just like, oh, I'll go if I'm sick.
Goodness. All right, so now I'm bonus.
Game Gal, don't remind me, I had 2 of them within 3 months.
Oh, that was horrible.
2
don't think I hit it
colonoscopies. Yeah, what Merce said.
What did Merce say?
Riku said, don't remind me, I had 2 of them within 3 months. I think he was referring to colonoscopies because that was what had come up.
And Merce does GIs?
Right,
Gastrointestinal.
so I think,
Yay, poop emoji.
pee-poo, that's pee-poo.
Oh, pee-poo emoji, yeah.
The orange one is pee-poo, that's Mutter Butter's emoji. I'm pretty sure I stay
I won't be
subscribed.
streaming that, sorry folks.
No. However,
I'm not important.
if you make it to Northwest Pinball Show, I can't promise it'll be there again this year, but I'll have to share the video somewhere.
Oh, I
This
opened it.
past year, Merce, I feel like would appreciate this. The past year at Northwest Pinball Show, somebody made a Simpsons colonoscopy party.
It's great.
It was like an arcade machine, and there was like a fake butt in
Yeah,
there,
Dorf.
and like a little
Thanks for hanging
tube.
out. Really enjoyed it.
Thanks for hanging out, Altdorf. Gotta bail. Conversation's really turned, sorry.
Remember the foot.
Remember the
happening.
foot. I mean, we started with the foot, and now we started at the bottom, now we're here.
Yeah, we're midsection. Yeah.
Player 2.
You're up.
Okay. Yeah, so anyways, their Simpsons colonoscopy party was an arcade machine, like a homebrew arcade
I
machine.
did, Merce. I nudged myself into that.
It was a homebrew arcade machine that was at the Northwest Pinball Show last year. And it was really funny. So it's like, it had like this little blue curtain that would, when you started the game, the little curtain would open, and then it would show you the little like Simpsons butt, like a yellow butt. And there's a little tube, and you had to like, you know, the video game was guiding the tube, and you'd see just random stuff like a happy piece of pizza or like a snake.
The little Lego
or
person, or
Yeah.
put stuff in there. It was pretty funny.
there wasn't really a point to it. It was
Yeah.
just silly.
Simpsons space probe. Riku said it might have been.
I don't know. Is that
Yeah.
actually a thing? Maybe that's what it was. But it was in a butt.
Yeah, it was definitely just a made, you know,
It was like a homebrew.
a one-off. I was trying to think of a song.
I'll think of some.
Oh, I bet you will.
Northwest Show, yeah, Northwest Show is a good set. I mean, that's the only one we've been to so far, but I feel like it was really good sized.
We're gonna find out if.
Yeah, I know we're going to
TPM's
TPF
right?
this coming year, so we'll be able to compare it to that.
Oh, come on.
So basically, we went on Friday and Saturday last year. It's a Friday, Saturday, Sunday show. We went on Friday, and we must have been there for like 8.5 hours playing pinball, all different pinball machines, and there's a bunch of arcades. We went back for like 4 or 5 hours again on Saturday, and then we were just so tired from standing so much, so we actually went home because we just didn't want to stand anymore. But
There it is.
it felt like there's definitely like there was enough pins to play that, you know, as long as you're open to like playing all sorts of stuff and not just looking for very specific ones to play, there's always something open. You didn't necessarily have to wait.
Need that shot. You can backhand that too. There it is. Oh, you can backhand it too. Oh, I don't want that.
So Merce is going to Expo in Chicago next year, and maybe a second one. I mean, you can check it out. We can, I think it's June 3rd, 4th, 5th, or something like that this year.
See, this is why you got it.
If you're interested in coming to the Seattle area, like other people, I know that a couple other people are trying to come up here for it this year. Oh, you volunteered at it, Riku? That's
Look at all the
fun.
points. Couldn't get that right ramp.
Yeah, we really enjoyed it.
119 missed.
If you're on,
Player 1.
And then nothing. I got nothing for that.
I feel like this is a weird way to tell you to get an idea of like what was there, and I don't know that it would all be the same, but if you're on Pindigo and you follow me, I think I'm the same username. I'm either Retro Game Gal or Retro Game Gal 84 on Pindigo, but I logged all the pinball machines I played at Northwest Pinball Show because I'm like, okay, this is gonna be the most times I'm playing brand new pinball machines, so I like took a picture of every single one, and I think that there was like, I don't know, 50 or 60 different pinball machines I played. Plus we played so many arcades, like there's plenty of things to keep us entertained. I thought it was really fun. From what I've heard from other people that have been to a couple of their shows, they think ours is pretty good.
That's the one. Thanks for putting that up, Rick.
Oh, did Riku post a
Yeah, I
link?
just put the
Okay,
name of
second
it.
through fourth, yeah.
Yeah. I need to clean the glass.
Didn't you just clean last?
Yeah, but there's like stuff on there. Let's see. You breathe into you're coughing all over it.
I mean, I coughed a little bit. It's not that bad comparatively. Yeah. We the guy that worked on our pinball machine actually volunteers at it too, and he owns a bar out here where we live. I don't know. I honestly couldn't even estimate. They must have had what, like 300 pinball machines there.
I would, yeah, 250 to
250 to 300 pinball machines. They had, so last year, like Cactus Canyon remake was brand new, and then Fathom, the remake, was also brand new, and they had both of those there. And then they had, you know, they have a few tournaments that happen, and there's a ton of arcades too. Like there's probably another like 75 to 100 arcades.
Definitely got to live catch the ball on this more, but the flippers do go back. They're just, oh geez, they're just angled, you know, more up. So it's a little easier to live catch on this machine. And I find that you have to do it. Like, that's not a good one. You just gotta get better at it. Otherwise, that happens. You gotta learn that better.
Okay, everybody running the show is part of Seattle Metro Arcade Collective. That's good to know. It seemed like there was a little bit of a, you know, club of some sort. I'm trying to think of what were my favorite things I played there. I mean, obviously I really enjoyed playing Cactus Canyon, and I was excited because we had just ordered one, so it was really fun to get to play it more. And that was the first time I got to try out one with the topper. They had Hercules, that was kind of fun. That's like the oversized pinball machine. I don't know if they'll continue to have that. I'm not sure where that one was borrowed from. But one of the local pinball museums was trying to sell one. So if it was theirs, then maybe it won't be there again. But it was kind of fun to try it. Pinball with a pool ball, basically. What was your favorite thing you played at Northwest Pinball Show? Oh, you're not here. Never mind. Oh, I looked away. Boo. That's a bummer. What was your favorite thing you played at Pinball Show?
Oh man.
I was trying to think of like what the most unique thing was. Your local arcade house, Hercules, isn't it like just strange?
Coming alive, baby Yoda. You have to start going through, get the missions and starting to get the feel again.
Scope activated. Welcome to the Foundry. Use it wisely.
Use it wisely.
You have a choice.
What a heal.
Excellent choice.
That's a ball save on the outlane. Just move it with your flippers. It'll go away if you, you can get bowls too. You can actually do it twice, but it doesn't stay. So when you lose
Oh my
the ball,
gosh, it was a cue ball, or it was a cue for the shooter rod. I didn't even pay attention to that, but that makes sense. That's funny. On Hercules, obviously it's a pool ball. We noticed that, but it's a cue for the shooter rod too. Yeah, it's a very slow. It's like very like you're in a trance almost, and it's just slow motion.
I got no quarrel with you, Mandalorian. That's fine enough. Time's up, kid.
Speaking of slow motion,
Player 2.
I almost had 111 million for that mode. I was trying to get that.
what song is playing right now? Oh, that was the end of.
Does this turn off? Maybe I have to give them new batteries. Just gotta have the magic touch.
He just likes me, I guess, more than you. I'm just kidding. But it seems like
Maybe
if
it's
you
rock
pet
his
him
head.
a little bit more, then
Something's
it seems
gotta
like
trigger.
petting and not just like patting.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that's right. Give me some Yoda power.
Rumor says he's gonna jump on your hip hop train, but
There we go.
But still have to rock 80s.
Oh, yeah, go for it.
I didn't even put any. Really put. Much.
You didn't put any Bryan Adams this time.
Yeah, well, that's right, but I was looking for different stuff just because I was listening to different things today. So I started out with different stuff. I was like, oh, I should.
Bust a move. That's a good one.
How about Mama Said Knock You Out?
That's a song?
Yeah, it's LL Cool J. Well, like his last, you know, hit, probably, right?
Skill shot selected.
Oh, Country Grammar didn't seem to work. Maybe I
yeah.
requested too many.
Yeah, that's what you want. Give me some best car, little kid. Nope. I got this 3 posts in a row. Goodness. There it is. I'm not going. I can't go through this again. It's not gonna let me. Dang. He's being mean to me tonight.
You're up.
I do like a salt and pepper song. Push it.
Oh, I think I did that one
Do push it.
earlier.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Did I miss push it?
Yeah, it was probably just like early.
I only got 800,000 on the first ball. That's absolutely pathetic. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, it's definitely a game where I feel that you can get in a rhythm, but there's definitely time because they're tight shots. You have to stop the ball. You got to catch the ball and shoot.
Try to pet Baby Yoda again, but pet him and don't tap him. Yeah, see? He worked.
I think I just had to move him a little bit more than I was thinking. 'Cause it's not like a.
You don't just bop him on the head. You're not like little bunny Fufu.
Bring the noise.
Guest, we're in a tight spot.
Yikesies. Oh, come on. I'm not good at stopping the ball and like focusing on a shot, so that's not this. That's probably why I'm not great at this game. And that means there's one more on the.
Oh,
Crap.
that right scoop.
Thank you, Eric.
Ooh. Oh no.
Didn't count. Half the time, I swear to God, I'm shooting for that scoop. I just get the up the middle instead.
Yeah, it's you gotta be right. You gotta be right on. Several O shots. Maybe not that bad.
Oh, Merce
Jurassic
wants
Park.
that last one deleted. Can you do that?
Oh,
Whatever that last one he requested is. Destroy flashing yellow.
Mando.
try and put the name of the band. I've even like put just the the first like part of the name.
Uh-huh.
That's worse sometimes. Midnight Michigan. I'm lame. Headed to bed. Catch you next stream. Nice hanging out. Yeah, thanks, Merce. It was great seeing you again. Great chatting.
Yeah, thanks for hanging out.
Have a good night. Have a great weekend.
Thanks for the medical advice. Not advice, it was a
Guidance.
Yeah, you
Knowledge.
can't. Thank you for the life pro tips.
Yeah, there you go.
I was trying to make it like.
Remember, there's gonna be a foot emote. We're gonna work on that.
Oh my God. I think it needs to be a Bigfoot.
Yeah.
Like make it a funny
it'll
foot,
be-
not a
it'll be
real
furry.
foot.
Oh yeah, of course.
Ah. All right, that's not a bad ball too.
Okay, here we go.
All right.
Player 2 is up.
I don't even think I've gone for any of the like Razor Crows modes, which is basically what you can try and do to get a lot of points. That was not. Thanks, Carl.
Player 1 is up.
Oh, look at that score. That's crazy. It's kicking my butt. I'm getting there, I'm getting there. I think I must play this one. I think it's once we got this one last, and then we started streaming soon after that. And so I think this one might actually be the one that's been least played. Of the machines that we have.
This is the least played one?
I think so, yeah, because it's the last one we got, right?
That's actually a good point.
I think we got Deadpool before this, and we ordered this before Deadpool.
No, we got this before Deadpool.
Oh, is that what it was? Okay.
But we played Deadpool a hell of a lot more. Deadpool draws everybody.
Yeah, it's just a little more friendly. Well, Eagle Wizard
Yes, Eagle Wizard.
likes this.
Where's Eagle Wizard?
Lost in garage
underneath the
somewhere.
car.
Yeah.
Probably a 67 Dodge. Right?
I'm not sure.
That's not what he just got.
Oh, right, that one. It's a Charger, 68 Charger.
68 Charger.
Yeah.
Player 2.
Man.
This is not the slow motion I thought it was going to be.
Oh no.
Slow motion's supposed to be genuine. Slow motion. It's weird. I mean, it's kind of still R&D-ish, I guess, but...
So you need to get both orbits, but you can get more Beskar if you get those other shots, get the other orange shots. So the right ramp, you can get that backhanded.
No, it's juvenile. Wow, not genuine. That's why I was getting the wrong one, probably.
And then you hit the orbit collect, or not.
Got my hands wrong.
I think those are I think the flippers are a little quicker too. They're different. They're different coils than Jurassic Park or Deadpool.
You know, honestly, this would be a cool one to have those cool flippers you got on it too, because they look sort of like a cool Star Wars. Cool. They look like a Star Warsy type of piece of metal or mechanical, I don't know, part of a plane or something. Does that make sense what I'm saying? No. Are you really listening?
Oh, I hit that too hard. So if you can actually just go back like that. Well, I was trying the scoop backhanded. Alright, scoop is lit. I'll take that. I can't post pass very well on this one. I don't quite have the spot yet.
You shall not post pass.
Yeah, pretty much. See if I can get the child. Nope. That's not what I want. You can backhand that ramp, but it's not my favorite, and that ramp's been killing me tonight. Where's the orbits? I want to get those orbits down. Left ramp. Ah. Oh. That left ramp is... I do feel it can be a tight shot, but at the same time, I can find it on the flipper typically. Not gonna find it like that though. Need more oomph. There it is.
Aim carefully.
Get it. There. Give me something at least.
Shot.
There's Beskar, so I can get... God, you're a child. Give me something. Give me more Beskar. Alright, scope slate, I'll take that. Oh. That's good. That's good.
Pin house phone.
Can I get in there? Yeah, get it.
Welcome to the foundry.
Needed that. Oh, there. Yeah, let's see if I get an extra ball. Give me an extra ball. You can get gray. Get it. No whammies. +1 multiplier. Oh, all right. I need points, basically. Fine. So I think they're all lit now.
Can you get my
on the
reference?
screen. What'd you say? Sorry.
I said I won the money. I
Yeah,
won the
yes,
money.
yes. Vegas vacation.
So glad I got
Yellows.
twice.
That's usually not gonna work. Oh, I should have done that. I don't know if I've ever replaced. I don't know if I've replaced these rubbers. Maybe I have. I think I'm used to ones that are a little bit more bouncy, but they just
You
may
didn't
not.
replace this when I first got it.
I know I didn't replace the flipper rubbers in the helmet. If I didn't want it to be any more bouncy than it was.
I don't believe you replaced rubbers on this at all when we got it. I feel like this one, when we got it, you actually kept it the same.
Yeah. I did put the Cliffy protectors on it, on the ramp,
And that changes things a little.
in the plunger.
Riku would love to have another PC project right now for the V-pin. That'd be fun. Before having no projects. You should have a V-pin already, or?
A V-pin would be fun. I like to have a V-pin.
Yeah, we've talked about maybe doing that.
Yeah.
I think like the joke, not so joke.
Just
joke
the
is-
office pin, if you will.
Hey, that's what could go up in the movie room.
Yeah, something like that.
Because we could have one up
Yeah.
there, just, it could have a movie pin on it if we wanted it
Yeah.
to be in theme.
But then you could play games even if if I ever get to a tournament, you can at least practice games on it to understand what it is if you can actually get those. They're a bit.
Was it my turn?
Oh.
Riku, I feel like you'd be into this. Have you heard of the little analog machines that play original Nintendo and N64 and Sega and Game Boy games?
It's a company called Analog.
Yeah.
So
That's
processing.
Not exactly a project, I guess, but
No, it's not a project, but it's
it's a fun thing.
retro gaming systems that have been sort of recreated, if you will, but in a way in a box to still take the cartridge, but that can connect to your HDMI TV, and that's awesome. They take time to get, and cell processing turned us onto those.
Yeah. I told people at work about that. There's a couple people that are like, man, that looks cool. So I don't know if anybody's an order on
Yeah, we did.
it.
I would have liked to have gotten the
I
original.
wish we could have gotten an NES.
Yeah.
One, the original, whatever it's
Yeah.
called. But
People sell them, but they're not cheap used.
they're not cheap to begin with. So.
Yeah. Well, they're not bad. I mean, it's the price of a.
Well, that one was $100 more to begin with.
It was surely less than any sort of Xbox or anything like that.
So the one for the place NES games,
Yeah.
it was more to begin with than the one that you bought.
Was it like 700?
How much was the one you bought?
I thought it was only like 3.
Yeah, I think it was at least 4 or 450 for the other one. And I think it's because it was made out of like some other kind of metal, but it was like titanium or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
It was like real. Remember when we had to split it? It was so heavy.
Yeah. The one that on that analog site, the one that I ended up getting was the Super-
NT or
Super NES basically.
I think it's called Super NT.
But you can also get if they still have them, basically a Game Boy.
Yeah, this is kind
They
of cool.
redid them, and you can actually change colors, and it looks great.
Which every time we
Smart.
start talking about this, it makes me want to go upstairs and actually plug in that little Game Boy adapter I have for Super Nintendo and play Game Boy.
Oh yeah.
You know what's weird?
So
about-
Riku's planning to use a 40-inch TV for the playfield.
Oh wow.
That's what I was trying to think. What is the actual playfield of a pinball machine?
Probably more than 40 inches long, but I mean, way less than 40 inches wide.
Yeah, I mean, I don't.
So,
I think you would. I feel like you would want it. You could, have it smaller, especially if you have it in smaller
So
space.
there's like a little mini pin. That'd be kind of fun.
And then if you have one for the playfield, you would also have one for the head. Are you going to build a head too, kind of thing?
Yeah, I know nothing about this, so that's super interesting.
And it could be that, I think some people use the one-up machines and then convert those into...
That's what Vinny's doing, isn't it?
Player one.
He does Vinny does a lot of arcade stuff, actually. He's got some cool stuff.
No, I feel like we should talk to Vinny.
Is this player one?
Oh, did I get another ball? Wait, what happened?
I didn't even
Did
pay
I
attention.
just play you?
I
Did I
don't
play
know.
your ball again?
No,
or
because
something?
you're on ball two, so... Oh, I don't know. I have no idea. I didn't pay any attention.
I think I played your ball and I got a really good ball. Obviously.
Obviously.
Why would I... How would that happen?
You might have gotten you wouldn't have gotten an extra ball this quick. So you
No.
must have played my ball, because you only
Right.
have 1.7 million.
You should play mine then.
Alright.
Because I got those 30,000 points. I mean, you still get them because you're logged in as you. I just kind of want to see, like... I don't know how that happens. Sometimes I feel like I don't even realize I guess plunking it again. You know, I think Simpsons does.
There it is.
Simpsons doesn't auto-plunge.
Ah. Oh, it's going for the friggin' post. I'm going for that orbit. Those used to be one of my easiest shots, the orbits, but I can't find them. I think I've been playing Deadpool too long.
You're up.
Oh yeah.
I got you. I got you squat.
Well, that's crap, Eric.
Oh, I'll get that back. Plastic.
There are more missions to complete. Get back in.
Oh, come on. It's kicking my ass.
Hey, player one.
Player one, hey. We got nothing for both of us.
Sorry, I'm trying to.
I can hit that button.
I couldn't. You wish it were you.
So he says, Rigu says that the 42 is a sweet spot for playfield. 43 is more considered an ultra wide. Oh, okay. That makes sense too, because it would go wider like that too.
Of course.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Ultra wide.
That's crap, man. I played. That was a U-ball. Where this is going. I don't mean that.
Yeah, I hope my bad playing cloud rubs off on you. If it's gonna
You
rub
bump
off.
your ugly cloud on me?
Yeah, I hope so.
Like your meme cloud, like Mario Kart. Remember the little meme cloud? Like, and then if you bump other carts, then they get the meme cloud.
Get it. Get it. Oh, it's just... You just have to have that shot. And that shot, but tonight, I can't even get it backhand tonight. Oh, that left orbit on Mando is not the easiest. It actually has a post with a ring rubber on it, whatever you want to call it, just ring. And if it bounces on it, it doesn't keep gliding up. It in a sense, it's to kind of stop it. It's not like the right orbit is a lot better. Oh boy. Okay, so I can get it on. Jeez, I can get it on that left flipper. There it is. Jeez, I don't like hitting that scoop with the right flipper because it's too close in those two posts that are right there. Ugh. They're mean. I don't care about that. I'm gonna try heal, and at least I'll get scope.
Yours feels so like, except for that they would be warm. I feel like they feel real. So creepy and
This would have
awesome.
been good to have. All
The
right.
back box size is determined by the height of the playfield width of the table.
Defeat the mud.
Yeah, you obviously know a lot about this already, so that's awesome. Are you gonna, you're in Zanzibar's Discord, are you gonna post pictures and stuff when you do this? Or are you not doing it right now?
Left ramp? Oh, come on. Or that post. That post, man. Oh, you fucker.
Is this what people are putting inside the pin? Because he's almost the same size.
I don't know if that's the one or not, but it sure seems like it would be, wouldn't it?
It seems like it could work.
Yeah.
It's already like electronically connected to. Do you want to play a few so you can get in the.
I'll play a few.
Maybe you just try to watch me play. He's giving me some power. Look at that.
Thanks, Baby Yoda. Oh, that's too late. Can I get it up there? No. That's the bad spot there. Oh. Get a lot of posts if you're not careful. Man.
Cell's missing tonight too. We're
Yeah.
Cell.
Ooh.
Well, he's doing something fun.
Just gonna let me start it. I don't even think I hit anything worthwhile. It just said, this dude's gotta, we gotta move him on.
That is where you'll find your quarry.
I might as well do this.
Sorry, totally like I thought I had to click the mouse to wake it up, and apparently that's where the mouse was. So.
That's a bad spot for the mouse to be. Come on. Fucker. Man. It's not being friendly at all, in fact.
No.
Screw you, machine.
Come on, baby, I had to give it some magic.
Baby Yoda's not doing his job.
I just feel like a butterfly, I don't understand. Sleeping on the job, huh, baby?
Capture the Mithril.
Yeah, he's sleeping on the job.
Horn shots. Jetpack multi-ball's a good one. You want to get a pop. Definitely want to get it in the helmet on this one.
Dude, I can't imagine. I was just, in my head, I was thinking, like,
Get those.
imagine having a
Wow,
toy
all
like
three?
this.
I get them back, all three? Really?
Our brains would have gone, our brains would have exploded to have like a toy that you can pet it like this. And it just, its ears wiggle and like it moves and does all this stuff. Like that's crazy.
I would prefer join the first dance
God damn.
and encourage a moment of consideration.
I think I'm just getting lucky. Lucky when I hit him, but obviously, I guess I should have paid attention to that hunter mode.
Oh, 2 hours ago, Frisco Pinhole posted that there's a new pin incoming on Instagram. I can't wait to find out what he got. Do we know what he got? Was it Jurassic Park?
I have no idea. Hey.
So, here it is. Briscoe, are you still here? What's your new pin?
Perfect precision.
God. I'm telling you.
There's much work to do.
Bonk.
Excellent shot. Welcome to the foundry.
This you must determine.
Alright, who do we have in chat right now? Who's active in chat right now? You guys want a blockbuster card? Like a movie card? We were doing movie trivia last time. I'll get it ready just in case.
You can ask me.
That's true.
I'm here.
Well, you're not always great at paying attention to not hit ball when you're playing football.
Well, that's true, but there's not a lot of to, you know, yeah. These types of scores, they might as well be.
Okay, movie set in New York. What do you got?
Gangs of New York. I think we said
New
that.
York. Sex and the City. That was a movie.
Yeah, that's true.
Two of them.
But like, I guess the setting, as in you know they're in New
They're
York.
set in New York.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean they actually have to be physically in New York. They're supposed to intended to be in New York. So Gangs of New York and Sex and the City. That's all
Oh,
we can come up
jeez.
with, huh? Wow, seriously. I feel like I can think of more TV shows. than
I just
movies.
can't think of it right now.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm all you got.
Sleepless in Seattle.
Of course. Yeah. Yeah. Well, no, you've got mail is only brief. No, you've got mail is in New York because they go to the.
Seattle is what Riku said. That's in
Is that the one where he-
Wait, is there a New York?
Is that where he
City?
goes to New York City? The Empire State
Oh.
Building or something?
You know what? I think you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where he goes to like. They go to the fucking. What's it called? I was gonna say. Keep
The
wanting to
Empire
say-
State Building.
Empire State Building. Thank you. I was gonna say Eiffel Tower. I'm like, I know it starts with an E, and that's not the right thing in my head.
Done, Mando.
There you go. Okay, so there's gotta be more movies set in New York. We watched enough movies you'd think I'd know. I mean, is it like Avengers or like Doctor Strange or something set in New York?
I think there's Avengers was New York. I don't know if in general it's supposed
Home Alone
to be
2!
New York.
Yes, thank you. Here we go. And in the spirit of Christmas.
Oh yeah, of course, Home Alone too. Yeah.
Magistrate.
Lost in New York.
And that is right. It's a Christmas movie, right?
Yeah. Well, it doesn't have to be a Christmas movie. What else is set in New York?
Gotta get the extra wall.
It's actually harder than I thought it would be.
Excellent.
Ooh,
Elf. That's in New York.
Elf is in New York. That's a good one too.
It's a holiday. Well, I guess then you've got, isn't it Miracle on 54th Street or some shit like
34th
that?
Street. Yeah, that must be.
That's New York, right? Is it all the holidays in New York? Miller City having
Apparently, that's
holidays?
the only city in the U.S. that has
There.
a holiday.
Tight one. No, I was going there anyway. I needed to wait just a moment.
Okay,
I think maybe pushing up. We should have done.
that was actually kind of harder than I thought.
Deadpool left, right.
This one is probably also harder than I
is
thought, but
different.
right off the top of my head, I have answers. So movies with snakes. I mean, there's several off the top of my head.
Yeah, we'll leave the obvious one.
What one's the obvious one? Oh, snakes on a plane?
That would be the obvious
That wasn't
one.
even the first one I thought of. That was the third one I thought of. The first one I thought of was Indiana Jones. There's a scene.
How about Anaconda?
That was the second one I
Oh,
thought
was it
of.
really? I was
Yeah.
like, are you gonna
The
pull
first
that
two
one
I
out?
thought of- The first two I thought of were Indiana Jones, where he's like him and Marion are trapped in that temple
Yeah.
with all the snakes.
Ooh, that worked out.
Or even the snake and yes, Anaconda. Yes, snakes on a plane. Yeah, you're getting it too, Rico. We're all on the same page. So yeah, Indiana Jones, there's many obviously snake scenes. What else has a snake? That's it. Is that it? I knew that would be too hard. There must be more.
Defeat the dragon. Good luck with that, then, Mando.
Is there a snake in Jumanji?
I don't think there is, which is kind of surprising.
Yeah. Okay.
There's a snake scene. Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, no, another
Let
one.
me go out on. Excuse me. Sorry. Let me go out on a limb here. Is there a G.I. Joe movie? And isn't
There
Snake
is.
a character or Cobra?
Ooh,
is a
yeah.
character?
Well, yeah,
that
both.
count?
Snake Eyes is a character, but yeah, Cobra Commander.
Yes.
So there's snakes all over the dang place.
Right.
How about Cobra Kai from Karate Kid?
Is there an actual like? Is that just?
I think there's a snake on their outfit, but there's no attacking snake.
I'm sorry. Piranha. Is that a movie? Riku?
Conan the Barbarian that had a snake scene.
Is Piranha like a brother or sister of like Sharknado?
Better luck next time.
Thanks, Carl.
Man, I really thought I could have come up with more snake movies. I thought I came up with like 3 so fast.
Well done.
Snake Island? I don't know these, but I believe you.
Snake Island sounds like it would be a thing. Do I have whistling birds already?
Come on, let's go.
Is there snakes?
Got the whole mess of
Now I'm
stuff,
thinking of like
don't I?
witchy stuff. In Hocus Pocus, is there a snake? This one makes me want to Google. Snake Island is an actual movie.
Play.
I bet it's an A+ movie.
Do that one too. Don't get as many points, but
Hang on, kid.
you get it
Why
over
can I
with.
literally not think of a movie with snakes right now? This is so depressing. Alright, well.
Ah,
Lockjaw?
that switch. Oh, God. Please.
God, I just keep
actually
everything I
be
keep thinking
stay
of is
in
another
easier,
example
but
from
doesn't.
Indiana Jones with snakes. Oh my god, I thought of like 3 different examples, but they're all Indiana Jones. So I don't think it counts.
We had snakes on the plane. You got that one.
Yeah. So those snakes on a train.
Snakes on a train.
Snakes on a train.
What is it with all these
Field?
effing snakes on trains?
Indiana Jones though. So there's in the first movie, Marion and Indiana Jones get locked in that temple and there's like lots of snakes that come out. There's also the beginning of that movie where he gets in the plane and Jacques' snake is in the front and he hates snakes. And then there's the second movie where is it Billy or her name? And she thinks that the elephant trunk keeps bothering her, but it's like third
Yep,
time it's
yep.
actually a snake.
It's always snakes.
Ooh, and then there's the part in Indiana Jones where they get into the big snake, and it's all the little baby snakes start crawling out of it at the Maharaja's dinner. There's so many snakes in Indiana Jones. Kalima. Yes.
Get that orbit, dude.
New Alcatraz. Great. Well, obviously you win, Riku.
Yeah, you have. I bet you have a large snake movie collection because that's a lot of snake knowledge.
Okay,
have
movies with a
snakes?
long journey. Let's change course
Oh,
here.
that's terrible.
Movies with a long journey. Movies with a long journey. Let's start. How about Lord of the Rings?
Jeez, that's a long.
That is a long journey.
That is a long journey.
The
That is true.
part of Mordor or whatever. I have to drop the rings down. Jumanji. Alright.
Oh,
Jumanji's kind of a long journey around. It's like a really long board game. So
yeah, it is. That is definitely a journey. Journey to the center of the earth or something. Is that a?
So fantastical. Long journey. Okay, pretty much every Bond movie ever. Like,
Oh,
they
yeah,
fly
there's
all
so
over
many.
the world.
Do they have snakes on planes?
Maybe.
Oh. Oh.
Zathura. Never-ending story.
I got no quarrel with you, man.
Ooh, Labyrinth. Labyrinth is a very long, complicated journey through a bunch of
That could
puzzles.
be deadly.
It's a good movie. Narnia, yeah, you got it here. Riku wins again. Maybe I shouldn't be giving anybody a chat ahead
There we
start.
go.
Riku's
That's how you
winning.
do that.
Or I can bring you in closer.
Oh, get in there.
You got anything else for Long Journey?
Oh, that should have gone.
What about Star Wars?
Get in the scoop is what I need.
Spaceballs, specifically. I mean, they go plaid.
Welcome to the Foundry.
That has to be a long journey.
They do go plaid.
If you go plaid, it's
You're
gonna be a
right.
long
That's.
ways, right?
I think you're right about that. Yeah. You know, I
Star
think
Trek, you're right.
I
Yeah,
haven't
see?
done one of these tonight. Why don't I just? Why don't I just do that?
Laser crest.
Why not? Something
Good
different.
choice.
I've already got ice spiders going. Or will. If I don't.
Okay.
Force be with you.
Movies with planes. Not that you guys can read this, but I'm holding it up.
Didn't we just do that one?
No, that was movies with snakes.
Oh, and they were on planes.
No. It was just movies
Yeah,
with
yeah,
snakes. So movies with planes. Indiana Jones has a plane.
Well, okay, but try not to name the same ones.
Why? That's no fun. That's success. Obviously snakes on a plane. Oh, that's a good one too. Oz is a good Long Journey movie.
Oh yeah,
Wizard
that's a
of
really
Oz,
good one.
That's a great one. Movies with planes. Bridesmaids has planes. What happens? No, what's it called? What's the fucking one with Bradley Cooper and go to Vegas called?
Oh yeah. Bachelor party? No. Hangover.
The Hangover.
Same. Yeah.
That has to have a plane in it, right? They flew to Vegas.
Maybe.
I
If
don't
they
know.
drive
I
home.
don't actually know for sure on that one, but I know that there's a plane
I want that.
on MASH. MASH is a good one. I know that there's a plane in Bridesmaids
Oh, it's
because
gonna-
she
it's
goes
gonna
crazy
stop
on the
there.
plane because she mixes pills and drinks. We just watched a movie last night, The Proposal. There's a plane on The Proposal.
Yeah. Just waiting for the helmet to level out again.
Does what else? I'm trying to distinguish too, like just airplanes, right? Not any sort of special shuttle.
Well, I've got all of them. So if you get all the lights above, you add a ball. I don't have add a ball, dude. No, there's no light flashing. I was looking for the.
Planes, trains, and automobiles.
Oh yeah, of course.
Of course.
That's a great movie.
Home Alone. On that note, there's a plane on Home Alone.
Kevin.
Means
Did we
more
close the garage?
than you will ever know.
These are crystals, salt pepper shakers. Put them in your purse. Put them in your purse.
Oh, I didn't order that.
Stripes. I don't know stripes.
Oh yeah, stripes.
Yeah, you know stripes.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I'm so disappointed in myself for not saying this here, but obviously Top Gun.
I need to adjust the flippers too.
That should have been
I
the
can't
first
like
thing out of my
micro
mouth.
flip.
Get the super jackpot.
Dunkirk, yes.
Not the flippers, but the. There it is.
Yeah, so I mean, if we're going.
Over and over. Oh.
Yeah, so Top Gun, Dunkirk, good one to go. Sex and the City movie again. I'm sorry to bring it up again, but there's a scene on this. I think it's the second Sex and the City movie, right? When they go to Dubai, or is it the first
What?
one? Second one. When they go to Dubai. It's not really Dubai, it's Morocco, but they're on the plane and there's like a conversation at the plane bar. And there it is. Platoon. There you go. Saving Private Ryan. Okay. Obviously, there's lots of movies with plane, and many of them are military based.
I suppose that would make sense.
Yeah.
Need to get that right orbit.
Is there a movie about the guy that landed the plane into the Hudson in New York?
There was, yeah, and it was the captain's name.
Yeah, it was Tom Hanks too. What
Yeah.
was that one called?
Oh.
G.I. Joe. Yep, probably had a plane. I would definitely agree with that. I haven't seen the movie yet.
X-Men has a plane. Wonder Woman has well.
Wonder Woman has a plane. Was there a Wonder Woman movie though that has a plane?
Oh,
Captain America? Yeah, you're right. Like all the Avengers have some sort of plane. Batman probably has a bat plane.
Yep.
Mando.
I bet you whatever first comes along is
Right. Come on, get it. Do that right. Ramp.
Geez, we're halfway through these. Cars. So I'm flipping them over when we
Everything's a post.
It's a good amount. I know.
There, you bastard. How much did I get for that son of a bitch? 72? That's big right there.
I think it's actually almost better. It's instead of doing "You shall not post past" in the style of Gandalf, it should just be "You shall not post."
Foundry.
And then instead of having like his wand or whatever he has, you can put a post like straight from this game.
What else you got for those questions?
Oh, you're here. Okay. Movies with zombies. Ooh, Shaun of the Dead. That's all I
I
got.
think I'm gonna get armor.
Movies with zombies.
At least they're gonna be ball saving. I'm on ball one. Ball one, get
Have
armor.
anything for that?
What was it?
Movies with zombies.
Yes.
Shaun of the Dead, I already said.
Yeah. Legends.
Legend
Will Smith.
has
yeah.
zombies? I
Um,
thought Legend was like a Tom Cruise fantasy unicorn castle movie.
oh, I Am Legend.
Okay.
Extra ball acquired.
Crazy's Day of the Dead, of course, the original. Movies with zombies. Didn't they... Excuse me. I don't know if this was actually a TV show or a movie, but there's a book I read called Station 11, and I thought that they turned it into either a TV show or a movie. And... no, it wasn't exactly zombies, though. Never mind.
Oh, it's gonna come down.
Dawn of the Dead, 28 Days Later, that's a great movie, actually, too.
That should do it. I think I got more points, but
Rico
that's
wins all
just...
the games.
There it was.
I have to say, this is actually not a category I would typically watch. So,
We'll take that.
then when I came up with Shaun of the Dead, it's because it's too funny. Do vampires count as zombies?
I gotta remember that.
Army of Darkness, 20 Days Later, Dawn of the Dead, Day of the Dead, Crazy. So, Riku's got this. Ravelings, what's up? How was your guys' concert last weekend? Did you guys have fun in Vegas?
Clint Black, right? Wasn't that it?
Yeah.
His lobster was even wearing a hat. Gone country.
Train to Busan? Riku, I think you've seen a lot of movies I've never heard of.
Well, that... Nope. That does not like to bounce right. Shoot. I thought I'd give it a shot. Shoulda, coulda, woulda, did. And that's what happened.
Dude,
Oh, I should have let that ride. 42 million bonus. It's big.
look what we got. It's so cute. It's a baby Yoda little toy that we got
Something
at Costco and it moves.
Alright, I'll take that. That's a good one.
It was great. Fun people watching some pinball good weather. How was the concert?
that's
Did you
double
guys go for
danger.
oh, the concert was actually fun. And then free people watching. I see. Yes. Awesome. Train to Busan is worth watching.
Oh, it's too late.
I've never even heard of that. Poultrygeist?
That's funny.
I don't believe you. What is the movie? What's the killer turkey movie that we should watch part of?
Yeah, it's a Thanksgiving that the turkey, either one or many turkeys, but at least one turkey. It's a B movie. Gets his revenge.
That's the one I've seen.
It'd already be like 27 days later. Has that one already come out?
So I think Bruce said that, yeah. 28 days left.
Yeah, 28.
Is it 28 or 27?
Maybe it's like 5-minute abs. Next time it's 4-minute abs.
Are they gonna have shake weights in the zombie movie?
Not in my. Oh man.
That's awesome. That sounds like so much fun.
You.
We watched that Garth Brooks documentary that honestly really made me want to go see Garth Brooks. I don't know even though he tours at this point.
Well, he had a stint in Vegas. I don't know if he's still doing that or.
Wouldn't it be cool to see him live though? Like he has so many good songs.
He does have a zillion songs. That was a hell of a ball one.
Yeah.
Well, that was
That's
a
super fun that you guys got to go to
extra ball.
George Strait, right?
George Strait.
Yeah.
That's right.
He also has a lot of good songs. Oh, I just realized our music right now. How about a little George Strait?
Yeah.
What's a bunch of requests from Ravens? Type in !SR and then the name of the song in the chat to request a song. And I know that I know George Strait songs, but I look up the names of them. You can get a little country vibe going.
Keep hitting that Razor Crest.
Whoever texts in first, though, their song will play immediately.
Ah. Hey, the screen capture is still holding. It's been holding this whole stream. I couldn't get it to work before, so it's
Maybe
great.
it wasn't plugged in right at first.
That's very possible. Or maybe the cord that I was wondering if one of the pins in the other cord that I had was maybe just coming loose. So even if it was set in on the board, the pins weren't actually in the. Whoa. Wires and pins weren't connected. Oh, let's try to get that right ramp. There it is. Left orbit. Or not, whatever.
There you go. There's some George Strait for you. What is up, Lobster? You guys tried this personal tequila down. It was not great. Okay, so better celebrity tequilas out there. So what's the better celebrity tequila? Have you guys tried the Rocks tequila?
Are you tequila people?
Yeah, I actually kind of like tequila. I'm
Oh,
not
yeah.
like, hugely into it.
I like
but
tequila when I.
You like tequila?
Well, I liked tequila when
Oh.
I partook.
Yeah, I actually kind of like tequila, but I've not tried a lot of different kinds. I kind of just tend to find something I like and stick with it, but I don't branch out that much. But I'm kind of curious about like the Rocks tequila, the Terramana.
Terramana?
Casamigos is a celebrity one? I didn't know that. I've heard of Casamigos a lot though. Is that who is the celebrity?
I'm gonna go for that.
Casamigos.
I think you just need 200 to get into the Foundry, and then it's only 100 for
I mean, I'm not gonna lie.
question
I
mark.
think I've already mentioned it about 14,000 times on this stream. But I'm a little bit of a Costco girl. The tequila I have right now is like Kirkland brand. But it's really good. Oh, the video capture did work out for a second replacement, so that's good to know. But so
Yeah,
far, mostly it's staying intact, which is great.
It has done that
Oh,
on
Casamigos
Deadpool a
is
couple
George
times
Clooney?
too. And I wondered if it cut out because I shook the machine pretty good.
Maybe. Maybe that's why it came with blood too.
Oh, I thought I could get that.
Another George. Maybe the Rock's real name is George. He's just lying to himself. It's not really Dwayne. It's probably George Dwayne.
Scoop.
So you guys had a blast then? That's good. It's funny, I actually work with a lot of people that were in Vegas last week. There's some, I don't actually even know what kind of conventions they went to. But considering part of my team is an information security team, I assume it has something to do with that. Maybe. But they were there for some sort of
There it is.
Oh, you guys went to an arcade, level 1 arcade bar. That's awesome.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's pouring here too. And you got drunk. Wait, what is chocolate? Sorry. That really fancy. Is there a fancy Taco Bell in Vegas? Because we need to know. You said they got drunk and went to a Taco Bell cantina, and that sounds like a fancy Taco Bell.
It does sound like a fancy
And that's like,
Taco
that'd be
Bell.
like your dream come true, I think.
I think my dreams have come true.
I mean, what more could you dream for? I made you refried beans from scratch last night.
That is true.
But Taco Bell Cantina's up there. Taco Bell Cantina is like the exclusive version. They serve booze. It's amazing. Is it still like the same, you know,
Oh,
good old drive-through Taco Bell food you're getting? Or is it fancier food?
get in there. Oh. Oh,
They have
that
hard
sucks.
Baja
Oh, that's good. I had that
Blast.
heel. Whew.
That's amazing.
Oh, wow.
Okay, let me ask you guys this. What is the best thing you ate when you're in Vegas? They probably had to like audition into that job.
Tried to backhand it. Dang. Bummer. Bank shot, I guess. Yeah, so if I do this, maybe it'll give me an extra
No,
ball.
that's not the right song. That's not the right song.
No whammies. I'll take that. So add a ball during multi-ball. So I need to light Hunter, the left side. Once I think I go through that, I can actually light another Razor Crest.
I don't know what Mars X. Oh, that's a good song.
I think I need to get this right flipper moved up a little bit. It's a little low. So you should be able to make that right.
The best thing you ate was, you'd rather go back to Europe or eat size than eat great food. I feel like everywhere I travel to, like we always find good food. I love that about traveling. Like everywhere you go, there's good food. I've not been a lot of places, but I'm hesitating slightly because I'm like, I feel like there's places, maybe like in Mexico, the Mexican food was amazing. I don't know. Anyway, generally speaking, the food is amazing when you travel and you go somewhere else to get to try different kinds of food. So they got happy hour sushi, and it was clutch. Best overall food trip you've had was to Korea or Vietnam. Okay, cool. Yeah, we have Japan is pretty high on our list actually, and I feel like we'll really like the food in Japan. And at this point, I feel like we came up on this list a couple of years ago of like the top 10 places to travel for food, and we've already been to 2 out of the 10 of them together. He's been to 2 already that I am not super interested in going to anyway. So like between the 2 of us, we've been to 4 out of the 10. So like we should just go down this list and go to these other places that are known for amazing food. So, and the 2 we've been to together would be Thailand and Greece, and
Yeah.
we agree with that sentiment. That's so funny that they have part of Baja Blast. I mean, like, people must have thought of this before, right? Like, I remember, I think on 7-Eleven one year, like July 11th, if you go to 7-Eleven, you get a discount or free Slurpee or something like that. So one year we went, and I think all they had left was orange flavor. So I got a big old orange Slurpee, and I took it home, and I'm like, all right, well, what am I going to do with this? It's not my preferred flavor by any means. So I had a bottle of champagne, so I'm like, all right, we'll make a Slurpee mimosa. And it was actually pretty good.
Gotta catch that. Gotta get that.
Oh, right,
ramp.
those characters are going to come tomorrow. That'll be fun. Wait, is Baja Blast a Mountain Dew? Wrigley's loves Greek food. Dude, it's so easy to make at home, too. Like, we make really good Greek food at home. That is something we figured out when we actually moved here, even before pandemic happened. Like, there's not.
Come on, that right,
there
right.
used to be a really good Greek restaurant. Not even when we lived where you guys do, but when we lived farther north, there was a Greek restaurant. And since living there, I'm like, I just want Greek food, and there's not a great restaurant. So we figured out how to make it, and it's actually really good. Yeah, I don't think I realized Baja Blast. I thought Baja Blast was literally a Taco Bell thing.
I needed that right ramp. I ended up at 83 million. You can get into that mode and you get tons of points, but man, if you can't hit that right ramp, then, you know, it's not gonna pay off.
It's boots, it's chaps, it's cowboy hats, it's Superman, let him go.
Good child. Aw, points. Nothing. Worthless.
Riku, here's the weird thing. When we were in Greece, I feel like the thing I ate the most the whole time we were in Greece is I ate Greek salads like literally multiple times a day, probably. Like everywhere we went, we got a Greek salad. And I know that's super
tasted
basic.
like
They're
they're supposed
so
to.
good. And like we also really love getting the grilled meat skewers. Like a lot of times there's chicken, but I think there's other like sausages or pork or whatever. And they're always marinated in like garlic or cinnamon or oregano, whatever they're making. The other thing I had a lot in Greece when we were there is pastitsio, which is basically Greek lasagna, which makes sense if you know me. I love pasta, so that was a total win right off the bat. Yes. Oh, I love Greek salad too. Did you guys yes, if you guys ever make it up further north from where you are, there's in Mill Creek Town Center, there's a Greek restaurant called Cafe Neo, and we always really like to go there on the website. And they have like everything was so good there. They had Greek meat, you could get a gyro, you could get a salad, you could get like just a kebab and rice and veggie platter kind of thing. They have like on Sundays, if they still do this, it's been a long time. They still do this. They used to have on Sundays where it was like $1, $2, $3, $5 happy hour menu all day on Sundays. So just go in there and spend like, I don't know, like $30 and you get a lot of food and a few drinks. And it was awesome. I love olives too. We tried, so one time now so far, I've tried to make Greek meat where you mix ground beef and ground lamb and a bunch of seasonings and stuff in the food processor. And you kind of have to, it turns into sort of like, you know, mush meat. But it did taste really good. Like if once you blended it all together with the seasonings and then you baked it as sort of a meatloaf and you sort of carve off pieces of it and then we threw it on the grill to sort of crisp up the edges and it was really good.
Let it go. I just keep playing.
What's that?
I said I just keep playing.
That's good. I'm gonna make
It's
another.
beating me up.
No, what's that? And pretend like it's not 10.
Sounds reasonable. I have not.
Oh my god, was I on mute the whole time? How long was I on mute?
You got me, I guess.
Wow. Probably since last time I went to the bathroom. That's awesome.
Probably just turning it on mine. This is one of my favorite songs. Well, she has a mic, but she was on mute. Mute challenged. What's the yeah, so I can do this too, because battery's getting low. That'll do. Here, and I'll change this out too.
I don't even think it was going bad. I think I just had myself on mute because I went to the bathroom like half an hour ago. Ravelings and Lobster, we gotta have you guys out though.
You're on.
Okay, thanks. Are you still playing? Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
That's funny. Yes, food stream.
Food stream's a good stream.
So here's the thing with like when I make Greek food now at home, I feel like I've gotten kind of lazy and like I love tzatziki sauce, but I've made a garlic sauce based off of like it's like a food truck in New York, and I can't think of what it's called at the moment. But they basically make like street food, like Greek, I don't know, street food, Lebanese street food or something like that. But they make just a garlic yogurt sauce, and I'm like, it's pretty much just as good. It just doesn't have cucumber in it. So I make that now and don't deal with the whole straining cucumbers and stuff.
I got this. Can't you get this thing to go any faster?
Yeah, I mean, so a lot of times if I make it at home, we'll just marinate chicken in like a Greek marinade and get pita bread, and I'll make that garlic sauce, and then I'll make like a Greek chopped salad sort of. So there'll be Kalamata olives and cucumber and tomato and red onion and feta. And am I missing anything, or did I get it all? That might be it. Just all mixed together, and sort of, it's, you know, you get all the same flavors, but without the whole like having to drain and grate cucumbers kind of thing. It's not like it's like that hard, but it's just slightly easier. We used to actually buy tzatziki at Costco. That was pretty good. I haven't seen it in a long time though.
Ice spiders.
Ice Spider Multi-Ball.
I do have the flamethrower.
If we get down to Puyallup, there's a great place next to Pioneer Park downtown. Baby Yoda, look it. Isn't he adorable? And he moves. Can you see that?
Since you're holding it up to yourself, it's on microphone too.
That was, so we went to Costco last weekend, and this is like a $30 toy, but it was on clearance for $10, and we're like, yep.
Why wouldn't we get that?
Why would we not buy the moving, talking Baby Yoda? He does talk almost as much as I do, though. He talks for a couple minutes after you activate him. Dude, seriously, I know, I was like, could he go inside it? Like, he's almost the right size.
Oh.
He's actually kind of cuter than the one in there. He's got a bigger head. You'd get him a Furby. I wonder if you would talk to a Furby. That'd be so funny. Do they still make Furbies? Can you buy a Furby? Or do they make them again, I guess?
I would think
Do you even know what a Furby is?
I know what a Furby is.
You do? Okay. That's right, because when you and I first started dating, didn't you come over and my sister was like having a Furby funeral because hers died or something?
I would not put it past that person.
What was a long Furby? What does that even mean?
I don't know what a long Furby is.
Ravelix wasn't allowed to get a Furby and she's still salty about it. Can you buy them now? Like, did they remake those? Okay, I never had a Tamagotchi. I asked for Tamagotchi at some point, and you know what I got? I got like a Giga Pet. I think I might, I don't know. That might even still be kicking around here somewhere. It was really dumb though. Like, everybody else at school had Tamagotchis, little cute little egg shape, and I had a Giga Pet. And they sell Tamagotchis again, and I keep being really tempted to buy one.
Well done.
Oh boy.
Like, do I really need this? Not at all. But do I kind of want it? Yes, absolutely.
Oh, fuck you.
Yeah, Giga Pet was like the knockoff shit. It was a Giga Kitty. It's like hard to say. Like, make it better. You eventually got a Tamagotchi. You had a Giga Pet too. Ravelix had a Giga Pet too. Did you have a Giga Kitty? Was it a cat? Mine was like a yellow and pink little stupid triangle, and it had a cat. I got bored with it really fast. You know what I also did get eventually? At some point I got a Pikachu. That was kind of fun. Like a little pocket Pikachu. The battle ones. I don't know what the battle ones were. You could fight them. Were those the Pokemon ones, maybe?
Delayed.
Yeah, I knew that Tamagotchi made a comeback. I didn't know that Furbies are being made again, though. I mean, Furbies are kind of creepy. Like, I swear to God, once we'd taken the batteries out of the one my sister had, the Furby, and like, it still talked. I'm still slightly haunted by Furby. I don't know how it's possible unless somebody snuck the batteries back in when we weren't looking, but Digimon. There you go.
This game is kicking my ass.
I know that when I was a kid, if you had the Game Boy cord to connect your Game Boy to somebody else's and you were playing Pokemon, you could battle each other, like trade Pokemon or something like that.
I haven't even gone to a mission yet. Oh, I blew that promise.
Did you have any electronic toys when you were a kid?
I had like race cars, like the track and the cars and the
Oh, where it like fires them really fast?
yeah, you know, with the trigger. Not Hot Wheels. What was that?
I don't know.
You could buy more track. You could buy little cars and change little tires. Those
Loves-
were like, you know, bigger slot cars.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. Sorry, love you.
Too
Love
yellow.
you. I don't know. If my parents didn't have it and I didn't have it, I don't know. I think you were kind of in that gap in between my parents and me. Lobster went and looked at another Hummer today. They're so goofy and he wants one real bad. Ribbling said they sound cool though. The cars. Okay, Lobster, maybe Lobster knows. I mean, he's a little bit older than me, not much, but like some sort of electronic car he was saying, and there's some little trigger that you could shoot the cars. Is that what you're saying? What were you saying about the electronic cars you had? Like some sort of toy car you could shoot it?
No, never mind. You asked
Lobster
for
was
electric
asking.
toys.
Lobster was asking. Slot cars?
I don't know if they were called slot cars. They were small. The cars are basically the size of a Hot Wheels, but they had the track had two. It did have a slot where you'd sort of a pin of the car would go in, and then it had two metal electric sort of little, you know, connections. So when the car went, it made the electric motor in the car go. Can't think of what it is.
What year would this have been?
80s.
Let me Google it. Did you have lawn darts?
Yeah, you don't see them for sale now. it's slot cards. It's the big kids now. But they're still powered by some type of remote. It's probably just not a cord. Yeah, you do it, and then some of them would actually go up around the wall
What?
because they had some magnets, you know, to kind of magnetized. And that was cool. And you put like rails on the outside, so then the car could throw right on it. It's cool.
You know,
You just want to jump them, so you just fly them. Get a lot of traction.
I'm trying to research this for you.
Underneath them and just fly them.
And it just reminded me of a toy. Like some of the pictures reminded me of a toy that I had as a kid, which was like a little robot toy. And I think his name was Alfie the Robot or something like that. And he had different buttons on him, and there's like little games or like different sounds you could play. I don't really remember a lot. For some reason, this literally just popped into my head when I was Googling these cars. There's a robot looking car.
Use it wisely.
Tyco. That sounds familiar.
Tyco?
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, Tyco tracks. Yeah.
Tyco track?
Yeah.
That best car is
Like this little thing? That's like an electric, like a little remote
No,
control
no.
car.
The Tyco was a car. Was a toy company.
I know what Tyco is. We had Tyco.
That's not. That's a remote control car. There you go. That's it.
Oh,
I had that track.
that actually looks kind of familiar. I feel like there might have been something like that around at some point.
I have.
That I
do
played
have
with.
Racing Birds.
Let me look at Alfie the Robot and see if that's really a thing. Because that literally just popped into my head. Alfie.
Racing Birds. Take care of all the shots because all the shots are there, and then just just close the deal.
Dude.
That should have worked. It didn't. Huh. It's too early. It's too soon. Wow. Somehow.
Yes. This is what I just randomly remembered looking for your. There's like cards you can put in it. And so it teaches you
that
math and stuff.
That's a
Yeah.
smart toy.
That's why I was good at math probably. I had an
I
Alfie
did
the
not
Robot.
have that toy.
I totally forgot you had to put the card in it to make it do stuff.
card.
But yeah, there's like all different kinds of cards, and like the buttons along the edge of the card would do different things. So you could do math problems or like music things, or that's so funny. Play school. Yeah, Tycho is the brand. Yep. So Lobster knew what you're talking about.
Nice.
And
Never thought about
the
that.
lobster, you're right. The adult version was like the big ones at the hobby shop. He had one of those for a while.
Yeah, I had a big.
What was your RC? Like Traxxas or something like that?
The
Was
4x4.
Trax or Traxxas something?
It was fun.
I think my cousin still has it.
I sold
Actually.
it to your cousin.
Yeah, he sold it to my cousin. He either still has it or he probably sold it. But it was actually really fun to play with. When we lived in Everett, we used to take it to a playground at a school near where we lived and just drive it around, and it was fun because there's lots of little, like, you know, barriers and like just stuff. And sometimes there'd be other little kids playing on the playground and they'd chase it around, so it's kind of fun to try to evade them.
I was trying to get that child's lit in the beginning, and definitely don't want that to happen. But if you can get best car or something right away, it's pretty nice. But no, little rad bastard just trying to take me out.
I don't quite remember the name of this song. Let's see if I can get it. Oh. That's not quite the song, but that'll probably work.
That is where you'll find your
That's actually a good song. That's not the one I was thinking of. There's a different Shania. There's a Shania Twain song about a party with Billy Currington in it, and that's not it, but that's okay. This is good too. I forgot Gretchen Wilson. He's giving you the power. Good job, little baby Yoda.
Mando.
I think Baby Yoda gave me shit.
He didn't mean it. He's trying again. Anybody ever built and launched model rockets? I'm gonna say no personally. You done that?
My brother did a few, so I have done it just because of that. But I was a little young. I had a babysitter back when they were called that. Are they still called that?
You had a babysitter?
And he did remote control boats, and he built those, and also planes. And he had a pass to fly him at Anaheim Stadium.
Wow.
Pretty wild.
That's actually really cool.
Yeah, for the planes. Big planes.
So Lobster and his grandpa did, and it was awesome. That's cool. Yeah, I feel like my dad had something like that, but we never got to build it and launch it. My dad and my brother did model cars a couple times. I remember just being pissed I couldn't participate. I know, in hindsight, I get it. It was like a father-son kind of thing, but I just wanted to put the stickers on. Wait, your grandpa got you into full-size flying RC airplanes. Led you into getting full-size planes. So wait, do you fly an airplane, Lobster? Do you know how to fly an airplane? Do you have a pilot's license? Because that's pretty cool. We can talk about that offline. Neato.
Get the extra ball.
Yeah, I was saying earlier, we need to have you guys out. We've had Cells come out now for a guest stream. We had Zanzibar and Taryn out last weekend.
Yep.
We'll have to have a Lobster and Raveling stream at some point.
Infiltrate the freighter.
How many troopers?
That many.
And then when Frisco was in the chat earlier, we were talking about how he's coming to Northwest Pinball Show this year. And so we're talking about like trying to figure out a, day to have some sort of barbecue. Maybe we can have a barbecue pen pal party, something. While Friska's in town, that'd be fun. There's a place that sells model rockets by you. That's cool, Riku. I feel like when we lived in Everett, there's a really good hobby shop and they had all sorts of stuff like that. Like all the trains and like cars and like, I bet they have model rockets. Yes, right? Wavelengths, for sure. There's actually a hobby shop out here, but honestly, I've only been in there, once. And it was, like, I should just say I actually haven't even been in there. Because my cousin went in there to buy parts for the truck you sold him. And he took so long, I went in to see what was happening.
And I thought I went in there for something, and they didn't have it.
Maybe that was why I went in for a second. Maybe it was you and not him. Some man was holding me up by going into the hobby shop. No, not Hobby Lobby.
Definitely that's where you're gonna get your.
Although, if you're into arts and crafts, like I don't necessarily want to promote Hobby Lobby because I don't agree with some of their, business practices, I guess, or their beliefs that they have. But it is actually a really good hobby store, like craft store. But actual hobby shops is what we're talking about.
We need to move now.
Oh, it's a scoop. Get the dang.
Wait, is Little
scoop.
Nas X, is that a country singer?
No, not necessarily. No.
He came up earlier when I requested Rodeo by Garth Brooks, and I was like, well, that's not it, and I don't know who Little Nas X is, so I deleted it.
You do. You just probably don't.
I do?
You don't realize you do, yeah.
He's a rapper. That is more what I thought. That is what I would have guessed.
He's gay. And he's made sure everyone.
How do I not know this person?
How do you not know this? Where have you been?
I don't know. I don't listen to the radio. I feel like you discover new music by either like going out to clubs and stuff, which we don't do, or listening to the radio, which I never go anywhere. I guess I see where I discover new music basically these days is like Instagram, because people post things with songs, and I'm like, oh, that's a cool song, so I look it up.
You have a choice.
Oh, I know this song. This is a good song.
Whistling bird. Use it wisely.
Lobsters, I don't know what the young youths are listening to. I have no idea what they're listening to. Like, this must be how people get old. All of a sudden you realize you don't know any of the popular, like, young people stuff. How did it happen back in the day, though? It's not like they had, like, they weren't on the right websites or something. I guess they were just listening to different radio stations.
Perfect precision.
Oh, nice. I didn't even know I had that lit. Super spinner's big.
This you must choose.
I'm gonna see if I can get an extra ball. Oh, fine. Oh, they're all lit anyways. So it'll be 5 times for bonus. Plus whatever multipliers. Alright, I have a few things. So you'll get 2.5 million for each mission, each encounter. So that's good with the multipliers.
So you're trying to Jedi. Looks that way.
Oh, you effer. It must have been, must be why that red light's actually lighting up for the super spinners. I never even caught that before.
I'm like, how far can I lean to see before I fall?
It's just one of these. It's just over by this.
Oh.
I don't think I ever really paid much attention to that before. You can see the pop bumpers when
Yeah.
they're flashing.
I don't think I realized that flashed.
But yeah,
Like
I don't
to tell
think I
you
paid
something.
attention. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. I just really, I wonder if they changed that with one of the latest codes. That,
Oh, you know, that's a good call.
that's something they would have done.
I'm almost certain I probably didn't get the correct mode to have that go off. Oh man, remember Kid Rock?
Kid Rock. I saw Kid Rock.
When did you see Kid Rock?
He opened for Aerosmith.
What?
So many years ago. Yeah.
That's the most random thing ever.
He was when that was. I think when he still had the one album. Because he was opening basically.
Lobster, did you just hear that? Eric saw Kid Rock opening for Aerosmith. Like, that's so random. It checks out. How does that? That
He had
seems
stripper
like
poles. Yeah, it was Kid Rock. It was. I thought it was
That
good.
seems
It was
like-
good entertainment. At least
that seems like really different somehow than Aerosmith. Or am I just completely off? Do I not know Aerosmith?
70s, late 60s, 70s. Aerosmith. Well, you probably. threw-
Lobster goes, I play so much Kid Rock in my Hummer.
Oh yeah, you have.
You should. You know what else you should play in your Hummer? DMX. Pretty sure that's what they were playing when they stole the Hummer and Gone in 60 Seconds.
You wanna come back?
X can give it to you, that's right. Wrong. Yeah, hey Riku, Hobbytown USA I think is the same name as what we have here where we live.
Come on now.
Yellow Hummer through the mansion. That's from Bad Boys?
Oh boy.
No. Wait, are you telling me I'm wrong that like
that might
there
be
was not
over and over.
DMX playing in Gone in 60 Seconds when they steal the Hummer? What are you telling me I'm wrong about? I don't accept. I don't think it's X gonna give it to you. It's Up in Her. Y'all gonna make me lose my mind. Up in her, up in her. That song. You're welcome. Enjoy that.
Oh come on. Rejected.
Yes, up in here. That's it. Party up in here.
Oh fuck you.
That is the song that when they steal the Hummer in Gone in 6 Seconds, it is DMX, Fight Me. Honestly, I feel like Gone in 60 Seconds had a pretty good soundtrack.
I don't remember that soundtrack actually.
You remember any of the songs on that? Okay, so there's DMX. There's no Hummer stealing. Are you kidding me? They steal it out of like the parking garage.
I don't remember the Hummer, but I wouldn't have been surprised. I mean, they stole everything else. I can't imagine.
No, it's not driving their mansion. It's stealing a Hummer.
Is this no? But is this Bad Boys? I mean,
No, Gone in 60 Seconds. Pay attention, please.
I'm not paying attention.
I know. List of cars in Gone in 60 Seconds stolen. Okay, it's a Humvee. Sorry. Same.
Nope.
I feel like they were calling it a Hummer in the movie. Yeah, they're calling it a Hummer in the movie, so they lead you to believe at least that it's a Hummer. So I don't know if I don't know. The list I looked up said Humvee. That's basically the same thing. I mean, let's be real here, right? Isn't that basically the same thing? Humvee is just the more military version of it. It was the actual military Hummer.
Well, there it goes.
Why respond, Eric?
I don't need to. There it is. I'm dead. No.
Are you fighting me because it's not actually a Hummer?
Turn around.
Okay, my bad then. I thought Hummer was generic for any Humvee vehicle. So if you're gonna get all specific, Mr. Know-It-All Lobster, go for it.
Remember I told you I'd swapped for the day for the guy that had
Careful how you word this. Lobster's gonna get on your ass.
the military one.
It's a Humvee, not a Hummer.
And where did he get that? I had an Acura Legend. I traded a man for it. It was white. It was cool.
Lobster sticks to
Never
poo.
want. I never. You could never. I mean, why would you own one?
Lobster is flex. Because I'm sure that you're right. You're not wrong. Generically speaking, like for the common person, is not any type of vehicle like that called a Hummer. Come on, I'm not an expert here.
I don't think they didn't have the rights to that name. I don't believe.
Humvees are historically used by military and they're stemmed from the phrase high mobility, multi-purpose wheeled vehicle. That's so creative.
Wow.
And that doesn't even make any sense. Where's the... It's like they just threw the E's from wheeled at the end to make Humvee.
Oh, didn't make it.
To avoid any further violence and encourage multiple consideration.
All right, I'm sorry I got my slang of your choice car incorrect. I actually honestly thought that Hummer applied to, as a kid, I called any car that looked like that a Hummer. So my daddy taught me wrong, blame him.
Super jackpot is lit.
Oh, come on. Hasn't been doing that to me until just
Your astute panic suggests that you understand your situation.
oh, I do.
Wow, lobster. How many times do I have to tell you you're right, you're right, you're right, you're right, you're right? I believe you.
The assurance I give is this. I will act in my own self-interest, which at this time involves your cooperation and benefit.
Fuck. All right, where are we going next?
Where are we going?
Yeah.
Are you done disparaging yourself?
Yeah. This is just.
Well, Frisco's on. That seems the obvious choice.
That does.
Perfect song, Lobster. Perfect song. Yeah, I was not raised by military. I was raised by like truckers, basically. That's why I swear a lot.
Welcome to the family.
Basically.
It's like trucker / factory worker. This is my family.
Excellent choice. Catch the ball. Can't you get this thing to go any faster? Replay. Extra ball acquired.
Not too bad, huh, kid?
Whenever you're ready, you can hit enter on that. So, yeah, I actually knew that. Yeah, I remember hearing that it was the Hummer H2. Sorry, H2. I feel like I need to be specific now with you. H2 was built by American General under license from GM. I knew that it was built by GM.
Carefully. Perfect precision.
So it's basically a Chevy, right?
Sort of like the Tahoe or Suburban or
Right.
whatever it was
Yeah.
frame.
It's probably the same chassis.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically a Chevy truck similar to a Tahoe, right? Yep.
That would make sense.
That is where you'll find your quarry.
I have this. Oh, it's just because it's a.
Yes.
Humvee is just a more super ultra deluxe
all
model.
done.
So Humvee is what you borrowed.
Yeah.
Now that we know the correct nomenclature. When you were, I mean, when was that?
Excellent.
Nice pick, Riku. At some point you traded your car, like, was that your like Acura?
Yeah.
So why did you trade your car with that guy?
Because I wanted to drive his $100,000 vehicle.
Oh, you were just like, I want to drive your car, and he's like, sure, trade me cars.
Yeah, I mean, we knew the person.
So a friend of Eric's at one point had a Humvee, like the military version. An acquaintance.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
a boss.
Oh,
My
okay.
boss, but
Sure.
people I knew's boss.
Sure. And so you wanted to drive the car, so you're allowed to trade your Acura Legend for this Humvee
Yeah, for the day.
for the day.
And I took it through this. It was, where they're building new buildings, we'll say, since years
Like
ago.
a construction
A
site.
construction site, but it was not only that night. You know what it was? It was it was a business park, and they had sort of just like a swampy area. I don't know, it was probably just holding for water, whatever it was, rainwater. And so I just blasted the truck through that thing. That Humvee through there. It was awesome. And then this was in Mount Vernon. Then I tried taking it down under the river.
You tried taking it down the river?
Yeah, I was trying to, I was like, I'm gonna scratch the shit. I can't do that. So I was making it work.
You're pushing it as far as you
He
could.
told me to. I wasn't worried about it.
And when you returned it to him, he
Then
told
I
you.
totally washed it and
Yep.
waxed it.
You totally washed it, waxed it, like detailed it. When you returned it to him, didn't he tell you that it was like the cleanest
Yeah, it
it's
was-
ever been?
Yeah. He didn't drive. He had that just because it was a thing to have. He never intended to drive it how you should drive it. What it was built for.
Respect,
He got
Lobster
rid
says.
of that, and then he bought a Maserati.
You got rid of that and bought a Maserati.
And so he took me for a ride in that. He says,
Lobster's devastated.
I know you like cars.
Yeah.
So, hey, you want to, let's check this out. So it was a yellow Maserati, and it had paddle shifting, and he didn't know nothing about the car. I'm like,
Didn't
wow,
you teach
dude.
him basically?
I was like, you don't know what this car is? Like, so it's just one of these people. And he was like 35. He was a young guy.
You were
So
too.
he
at
was
the
just
time, right?
wanting to get
Yeah.
just pieces for it. I'm like, man,
Lobster's puking in the chat.
it was really sad.
Lobster goes classic Maserati owner.
It was a convertible. Oh, but damn.
City, here we go.
A Ferrari, I think people would know what that is, but you should know what a Maserati is too.
But to be fair, if
you're spending that kind
if
of
and when
cash
you
on
ever
a-
get a Ferrari, I know that Ferrari's like your dream bucket list kind of car, right? If you ever get one, you'll know about that
I
car.
know about my Kia.
What year is your Kia? Can you get this right? What year is your Kia?
13, I think.
No, it's not.
15.
It's 14.
It's 13 or 15.
It's 14.
No.
The insurance app tells me it's a 14.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Like the
When did I buy it?
12? No.
Probably. No, it was a couple years old. I think it had 30,000 miles on it when I got it.
Let me check again. I feel like you always get this wrong and I always get it right, but maybe this time I'm wrong, so I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. Because every time, oh no, it's the,
Wow. Give me that ball back. There, Yoda. Oh, come on. He just posts.
So
they're just there to-
in our Credit Karma app, which I'm pretty sure we had put the VIN number in it to show that we owned it, or they found it somehow. It tells us it's 2014, so that is why I believe it's 2014.
It's the pendant.
Hey, it's gone up in value again.
What it has?
The Kia. There's definitely a valid Ferrari sport car still. Made for real drivers. It's not my vehicle, to be fair. I did not purchase this vehicle. I just drive it on occasion. My vehicle, I sold. And I don't remember what that was. I think it was 2008. I think it was 2008 Nissan Altima.
You got this because I could pay cash for it. That's
I'm
why I
pretty sure
got
it
the
was
car that I have.
2014. It couldn't have been a 15.
That's what I thought it might have been a 15. 13 or 15. I couldn't remember what it was.
I know. Ask me how many times I've looked at the title. No, like, do you guys have Credit Karma app? It finds your car for you because you have to put your information in it to look up your credit score, right? So it found our car for us. So that's why I believe it's correct. Because it found our car for us. Unless it's wrong somewhere else. Where's my insurance app? Is this even up to date? I drive so little, like I haven't even opened this in so long. I'm such a good citizen, you guys.
Give it to me. Just give it to me.
Deal is lit.
I'll take that.
Auto. 2014 on the auto insurance. Okay, I'm right. I was right. You didn't know what year your car was.
It's good that you do.
I think they're basically all the same between, like 12 and 16 or something like that, but. I mean, I knew what my first car that I purchased myself was a Mitsubishi Lancer, and I loved that car. And I knew the year, I knew just like ridiculous shit about that. I don't remember it now. It's been like 10 years, but I think when you really love the car you have, you remember a lot more details about it. And when it's just like a tool and it's not that I don't care about the car, like I don't try to like wreck it or anything, but it doesn't really matter to me what year it is. Hey, cell processing. You're gonna ignore us. Well, that's rude. Hey, Sarah. All of your cars have a huge place in your heart. Okay, so my first car was a 1985 Nissan Sentra hatchback. It was horrible. I hated that car, but you have to start somewhere, and that's what my an aunt basically bought it for me for like $75. So what am I gonna do? Complain about a free car?
Right.
No.
How old were you?
18.
First car.
My first car was 18, yeah. Because I just couldn't save enough money or like get anybody to buy me one before then. So then the first car I bought myself was my Lancer. It was a Mitsubishi Lancer Rally Art. It was a 2004. I loved it. It was a manual stick shift. Like, I loved it. I've never loved driving a car as much since. And so when I eventually traded that in because it needed so mumuch work that I basically it was gonna cost like $4 or $5 grand to fix all the stuff wrong with it, and the car wasn't even worth that much at the time. So I was like, all right, well, I'll just trade it in and get something else and like have a newer car and not have to deal with all the issues. And that's why I got the Ultima, and I never really connected with it. I never loved the Ultima. And so right now I just don't own a car personally. Like we have a car between the two of us. It's his car technically. It's in his name. But I don't own one right now.
The last purple.
Hey, Disney sucks, Bruno sucks. Hola, señor. ¿Cómo está? When you care about your car, you wash them with something like soft diapers. Dude, I used to detail, when I had my Lancer, I detailed that car, like I had a toothbrush and like toothpicks. I'd get in there and like clean out like the cup holders and, you know, all the gunk and like the little armrests and that kind of stuff. Like that's the only car I've ever done that with. Wait, Rico got to fly with Blue Angels? Dude, that is so on my bucket list. I've been asking, there's a guy I work with that was in the Navy, and he knows some Blue Angels people or people that used to be. And I'm like, dude, get me in a plane. That's like totally a bucket list thing for me. If I die, I don't even care. I'll send a waiver. If I die, I don't care. I'll die of happiness. I got to fly with Blue Angels.
Go for the super jackpot.
Slings. I think that it's not just the slings, but the rubbers that are on the side. So it's just, man, you don't want the balls to get on the sling at all in the spring game.
That was a birthday present. You have some nice friends, Rico.
Next time. One down. You go, Mando.
Oh, I get it back.
Keep it up.
So, Sal, what are you and Sarah doing tonight? Did you guys rent a board game?
You see that shit jump over?
And you should have ignored us for one night. It's okay to do that.
My last game was better than this game.
Sal goes, oh, are the slings like the devil?
Oh, yeah.
Is that where our demon lives in
I
our
think-
bando?
yeah.
It's in the slings?
It's the slings, right? But it's the rubber sides too. So it's just in my poster all the way down, and it's amazing how much it's still. Oh, there's a screw right there.
There's a screw loose? Oh,
There's a screw on the wow.
there's a screw on the loose.
Where's that come from?
Wow. Luckily, there's a little hole for it to kind of settle into.
Yeah, and go down in.
Maybe we should get that out.
Yeah, get that out. The mystery screw. Now I'm trying to figure out where it is. All right, let's see.
Tech stream. What?
Come back when you need more work.
Well, we obviously need more work. It's been a rough night. Oh, you guys are visiting friends. Oh, are you doing Friendsgiving?
Friendsgiving.
Happy Friendsgiving to you and all your friends.
Is it Festivus? It's kind of at that time.
Is it Festivus? I like that. Ooh, can I get the little screw?
Yeah.
Got it.
I wonder where it's
I don't know, but it's round.
It's tiny.
Hey, Saul, you know where this goes? I mean, it's got to be like.
I'm sure
Somewhere
it's
in
underneath
there.
the
Yeah.
plastic, but I'm like, what would it be?
Is it possible it fell out of somewhere else where you were working and you never found it, so you just never put the screw back?
So there are.
It's also dark. And most
Those
of them
are
are
small
silver.
in these, but those are all there.
But it's also a dark colored screw, and most of them are silver.
Yeah. Yeah, it could have wandered somewhere. All right, mystery screw.
You guys mostly ate Mexican food and talked about farts. Well, that sounds like just a joy. Baby Yoda, tell us where it is. Good old mechanical screws.
It's not from up there.
Oh, watch your head, baby.
Thanks. It's helpful. Yeah, funny. I have no idea where it's at. I'll just have to check it out. All right.
Well,
Mystery screw.
Alan, that helped very much, Baby Yoda. Back upper left plastic before the flasher, Cell says. Back upper left plastic before the flasher.
Maybe it's underneath something. But I don't see where it would be. And those aren't dark there. 'Cause it's a dark
Yeah.
screw. It's tiny. And it was on the side, so I mean,
Between the two flashers. It's in between these two.
oh, okay. So maybe there's one in here then too or something. Because how did it get it from over there to over here?
It would have rattled across probably. We just didn't pay attention.
It moved across. I didn't see it. It was like Frogger.
It escaped, didn't it?
Yeah, it did.
It was a good frogger.
All right, put that on the side.
All right. It holds the plastic down. I don't think so. I don't see a hole
I don't see any holes.
to hold the plastic down that's
Yeah.
empty. Oh, what's that?
No, that's for the. I don't think it's that.
It's actually for
I
the
think that's for
cord.
this cord. Yeah.
Yeah.
Watch out.
Well, I feel like, so far we have seemed to have started a cup underneath each pinball machine for the parts that fall out of it. Because eventually you'll need them. Hey, Sarah, how's it going? You're dead? No worries. We're good. How are you? Too much driving today? Did you guys drive down to California? That's a long drive.
It's got like extra stickers and whatnot in there too.
Every pinball machine comes with extra screws.
Yeah,
You
I
just
think it
rattle them
does.
loose as you go.
Yeah, I've got in Jurassic Park. I've got a little cup, like she said, like a little plastic ramekin.
Did you get one?
I don't know where. I just put it here because I'll take a look tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah, just it's somewhere. I could see that if it was, over here and it slid down and made its way, it would have had to go past these two.
I mean, it probably wouldn't have been.
a good hole.
It would have been very easy for it to get flicked across without us noticing with all the ball, like a multi-ball.
Yeah,
Think of a
yeah.
multi-ball, right? Like,
All right,
well,
all right, one more,
one more.
and then
And then we'll send everybody over to Frisco.
yeah,
And Frisco's horse races are fixed, by the way, so definitely stick around for Frisco.
yep. Horse races.
Cell Processing says, I know how to make Mando play better. Trade it for something else. Why? You want to trade it for your Cactus Canyon?
I think I realized that this is probably the least played game that we have.
It definitely is the least played. It's because it's difficult, not because it's not good.
It is difficult.
But I'm not drawn to difficult games. Like, I just want to play something that I can have fun
code's
and
not
feel like I.
The shots are difficult.
Yeah.
It's not. It's because the post. It's
Cell goes,
unforgiving.
no!
It's unforgiving.
We're counting.
So, you guys, is this supposed to be like the makeup for what was supposed to be your Friendsgiving? Are you guys having some sort of big dinner or something? What are you cooking is what I really want to know. Like, what are you eating? Or is it going to be Mexican food the whole time? Because that's still cool, but. That's so good. I'm so glad you like your CCR. And your topper looks amazing. Did Cell's shout out come up? I didn't hear it.
I don't know if I was probably bitching about this game. If I was paying attention. No, I didn't. I don't think I did.
It should have been
I don't
automatic.
think there's music on at the moment.
Oh, that's right. You've memory did the new thing for him, and I don't think that we didn't set it up right, so I don't
that
think the
worked
video
the other
shows it.
night. When you started chatting, it worked the other night.
You're having restaurant foods. If you guys aren't already following Cell Processing, go check him out. He's got Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Cactus Canyon, and Deadpool.
There you go. Oh yeah, it's this one. Yeah, that's right. Because we.
And video games. He's got lots of video games.
Yeah.
Hello, kid.
Why do you quit this job you never paid for? Do you not want people to follow you? I can not shout you out. Just didn't feel right. Restaurant food, Sarah says. Nice.
Restaurant food. What was the last restaurant? Was it Mexican? Was it last? No, it was a Thai.
Yeah, the last restaurant we went to was Thai for my cousin's birthday, and it was fine. I feel like I can make Thai food better at home.
Yeah, it's not. It's like our little towns.
I don't feel like we have great restaurants where we live, which is part of the reason why I learned how to make everything I like at home. So there's a couple things I still need to learn. Like pad see ew is my favorite Thai food. And theirs was not great. I didn't think it was great.
Hang on.
Nice, Raveling. So Raveling started following. Sel loves Thai food. Tire fire. Yeah, Sel is the king of tire fire streams, he says. He likes to, the self-proclaimed king of tire fires.
Come on.
Sel, what's your favorite Thai food? Like the thing I always order, well, I really like Penang curry, and did we already talk about this? I feel like maybe we already talked about this. I really like Penang curry and pad see ew. Pad see ew, sorry. It's coming up a little more often now. The coughing. You like the Thai place up in Squim? Nice. Riku says, Russ, DMD Outpost is gone. What is DMD Outpost?
Oh, it is. Okay.
What's that mean?
Check the computer and you'll find out. Look at the computer screen.
Oh. DMD is gone. All right. Penang.
That hung out a long time.
That did
I've got a
hang in there a
camera.
long
I'll
time.
just make a quick switch.
Lobster, rip. Ooh, Big Tom Yum soup. I feel like I made that actually. So when we did a cooking class in Thailand, I think that's what I made. I didn't even know what it was, but is that the one with like lemon and chicken and stuff like that? They're probably all like that. I don't know. Whatever I made, it was good. Tom Kha is better than Tom Yum. Yes, Raveling's like likes pad see ew. That's one I need to learn how to make still. I have a recipe for it. And the girl that does my hair is Thai, and so every time I get my hair done, I'm like, okay, wait, so where do you find the noodles for pad see ew? Like, what's the best kind of soy sauce? Like, I'm always asking her for hair, or like, not hair tips, but like food tips. I don't know the difference between Tom Kha and Tom Yum. Pad see ew, I feel like we ate a lot when we were in Thailand. That seemed to be like the common thing if you were doing some sort of like excursion or like tour that they fed you. You love the recipe? Okay, let me figure out. Let me see if I can find the link for it now. Can you eat Thai food while getting your hair done? I should ask her sometime to bring me some.
That direct capture lasted for almost 4 hours. That's pretty good.
That is actually.
That's the longest it's ever lasted. On this machine, anyways. Maybe it just finally had enough. Maybe I jiggled it enough that it didn't want to play no more.
Extra ball is lit.
Well, let me see if I can, I don't know how, let me see if I can figure out how to share it from my own Google Drive. So some of the recipes I make now are from, there's a person on Reddit that shared, they had a Thai wife and they always had friends over and all the friends wanted the Thai wife's Thai recipes because they loved her Thai food. And so she wrote a like cookbook basically, and he shared it on there for anybody to share and like just share it with love kind of thing, like share and enjoy the food. But the link is gone now. But I saved it to my Google Drive, so I just have to figure out how to share it from there if that works. Since I saved it from someone else's, I don't know how that works. Let me look. But her like chicken satay and peanut sauce was like out of this world. It was so good. So I haven't, that's the only one I've tried. That and the cucumber salad are the two I've tried so far from her, the recipe that they posted. And honestly, the Penang curry and the pad thai that I make are from like delish.com and Recipe 10 Eats, I think. I can't remember where, I think it was Google Drive. Let me see if I can find a link.
Well, what do you think?
I think we should be set up for
Is
Frisco.
Frisco still on?
Yeah.
Have I gone through enough time of?
Let me
You'll be
just
down.
see if I can figure out real quick.
Thanks to everyone for hanging out. Appreciate it.
Files.
I swear I'll do better on this game next time. You just beat me up tonight.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, I was saying I got a pair of these precision flippers. Can I show you these things? I was gonna put them on my Deadpool. Maybe I should put them on these things.
Yeah, it could look kind of cool in here.
I think they need different bushings. I could ask. But I thought they'd be pretty cool for Deadpool just because they kind of flow because they're hollow. They're light. I'll end up taking a. There it is. I'll make a little blog post and see what they're like, and make a little video of installing them. Yeah. And it has shafts and all that stuff too. See what's left.
How do I? Let me save to files. I texted it to somebody, so I can save it to files and then I can share a link with you guys.
All right, so Frisco, you say?
Yeah.
And you know he's still streaming?
He was a few minutes ago.
So
Let me look.
Let me check then.
He probably would have rated us if he wasn't installed.
No, he's still there.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Well, gang, thanks a lot. We'll be back on Monday, unless I do some. If I take a look at those flippers and maybe video the flippers or something like that. But so we'll see you Monday. Thanks for hanging out. Love seeing everybody.
Okay, I'm posting a link if it works. If not, remind me next time.
And let's head over to Frisco.
Hold on. Just give me a second here. Bye. I don't know why it's like. I don't understand what it's doing right now. I don't want to take a picture. Stop it. Okay, we're gone.
That's what you got.
Why do I get that?